Matt, you ready?
I think everything's ready. We tested it. Joe, how's the
Check, we're ready to go.
how's the angle look?
Let's see here.
Video angle's good?
Hold on, we're a little delayed there.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's go. Devin Hester here, Radio Row, kicking off the morning show here on BustedCoverage.com. Devin, give us the full report this morning. How is the mall feeling? How's the day going so far?
It's going pretty good. It's kind of early.
It is early.
It is early, but it's going pretty good, man. I'm excited about this week, man, and this game and everything. So I'm looking forward to it.
Go ahead, Paul.
Has anybody asked you about your kick return in the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah,
Once or twice?
over a million times.
What's the strangest story you've ever heard from a fan associated with that moment?
It was one of the greatest moments they ever experienced in their whole life, and I hate that it ended like that. Is pretty much the last comment of the topic.
Devin and I had this exact same shirt on at that moment. Same shirt.
Wow.
Jumping around my living room like a kid, Joe.
Get your question. Or get
Speaking of kids.
Get pizza.
Speaking of kids.
Let's
Oh, yeah,
go
let's do
Pizza
Pizza
Hut
Hut.
first.
Pizza Hut. Drop it on us, Devin.
Cool. I'm teaming up with Pizza Hut this year to have America just sign up for a Hut's Reward Zone, and the biggest thing is that the 14-second touchdown that I had in the Super Bowl 36. If it happens again within the 14 seconds, anybody that signs up for Hut's Reward gets a free pizza.
Really?
And that's the biggest thing we're going on right now is teaming up with those guys. And like I say, within the 14 seconds of the Super Bowl this year, if it's a touchdown made, everyone that signs up gets a free pizza.
Free pizza sounds good. And listen, we've done the Pizza Hut things on Busted before, and they always go nuts.
Yeah.
We have guys that we've announced it.
Uh-huh.
They've called me and said, here's a code, announce it, and it's gone instantly.
Wow.
So the pizza, they love the pizza. They're ready to go. What do they do again? Tell them again.
Okay, the thing here, you sign up for Hut's Reward.
Hut Rewards.
You sign up for it.
Okay.
And you have to do it before the kickoff.
Before kickoff Sunday.
Sunday.
All right.
If you do that, if any touchdown is scored, it don't have to be on kickoff return. It could be a fumble recovery.
Okay.
And ran back for a touchdown. But it have to be within the 14 seconds of the game.
14 seconds.
Yes.
Okay.
If that happens, if you signed up for Hut's Reward, you get a free pizza.
Free pizza. So get signed up.
Have
Hut
to
Rewards.
Get a meat lovers in there.
Hut
Whatever
Rewards.
you want.
All right. Go
All
ahead,
right, Devin,
Paul.
I got to get in here. My
show
daughter,
it,
obviously
show
a
it.
Bears fan. Handwritten note, stylized just for you.
Uh-huh.
Dad asked Devin these questions. So, Devin, I'm
This
going to lay
your
them
son?
on you. This is my daughter, Fiona.
Okay.
Ask him who his favorite NFL player is
It would be probably Deion Sanders.
of all time.
Yes.
Prime you.
Great choice.
Right.
Great choice. Your least favorite NFL team.
Packers.
I love no hesitation.
Packers.
Adidas, Nike, or Under Armour?
Nike.
Man, this is great. Favorite NBA player?
Michael Jordan.
Nice. I love these classic answers, throwback answers.
Yep.
Favorite state?
Oh. Ribeye.
Nice. Favorite state in the union?
Ooh.
That's a tough one,
Yeah,
Joe.
man.
You've probably been to every state.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Joe, what's your favorite state?
I love Colorado. I love Colorado. Love the
I
mountains.
thought you were going to say Ohio.
I go to the mountains a lot.
Nah.
No, not Ohio.
I would say,
What about Kentucky?
nah.
West Virginia?
Nah.
Florida?
Yeah.
Florida,
But
yeah.
Florida. That's,
yeah.
the,
Florida.
that's
Florida.
the easy
That was
answer.
born and
That's
raised in
easy.
Florida.
Florida guy.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Miami, I'm just still amazed at your versatility at the U.
Uh-huh.
How did you have to talk to coaches into playing all those positions? Did they work you into all the? I mean, you scored in every conceivable way, and that continued to the NFL.
It was crazy, man, because I was in high school. When I was getting recruited, I was getting recruited as an athlete, and I didn't have a position. So, everybody was getting recruited as a running back receiver. Mine said ATH, which was an athlete. So when I got to University of Miami my first year, they was like, go over and play a little bit of wide receiver. I played that. And then they was like, come play a little corner because we recruited you as a corner. I played that. And they was like, you played running back in high school. Come get a couple plays in running back. And after about the 4th or 5th weekend into school, I was like, man, then I ended up lining up at punter. So I like, man, I'm all over the field, man. But it was fun. It was a great experience.
Devin, I've been asking all the top stars here about the life you could live at the Mall of America. How long could you possibly live inside this mall before you had to get some fresh air?
Man,
Have you been in this mall much?
I've been in like twice. This mall has a theme park.
Yeah.
I don't know where the roller coasters and stuff is, but a theme park is like with 5-6 stories.
Yeah.
You can't walk around the whole mall.
No.
Like you have to spend a couple days.
Right. How long, let's say you could double your salary, the top salary you made in the NFL, how long could you stay in this mall without going outside for air?
If I had some friends with me, my family, I can do about a good week.
A week?
Yeah.
All right.
I do about a good week here.
So he's saying, he might need some air.
A little bit of air.
This guy behind us said 3 years. 3 years.
I got to get outside a little bit. I could do about a good week.
Okay, a week. So he's in it a week. Go ahead, Paul. What else you got?
I want to know about the wide receiver experiment with the Bears. What did you think about it?
It was like, I can say, a big experience. Because I was in a situation where, like, first of all, I never played receiver before. I played a little bit in high school and maybe like 3 games in college. So it was a big experience for me. It was kind of like thrown on me at a shocking moment. I didn't want to do it.
Typical Bears.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. After my first year, it was, hey, Devin, can you come up to the office type thing? And I was like, sure. I was like,
Who's in that office?
It was Coach Lovie Smith and Darryl Drake, receiver coach. And they was like, could you come up? Are you still in town? I was like, yeah, I love Chicago. I'm not going home. So it was during summertime after my rookie year. They was like, Devin, come up to the office. Could you come up to the office? I was like, sure. So I came up there, and it was like, the biggest thing was, Devin, the season you had and the returns that you did, and, how teams are going to shy away from kicking you the ball. We know that if teams decide to kick it out of bounds every time, there's no way we can get your hands on the ball, but to put you on offense. And that was the biggest reason why they moved me from defense to offense, because they knew that teams wasn't going to keep me the ball, and it was like, with a guy with the type of talent that you have with the ball in your hand, we need to find a way to get you the ball. And I was like, Coach, man, let me play a little bit more DB. I could take a couple picks back. I can find a way to get my hands on the ball on defense. And it was like, we have to have the ball in your hand, and that was the transaction right there.
I got a couple of my Miami friends hollering at you. Miles Harris, Carlos Caraballo, and Smitty want to get a shout-out. Big Miami guys, born and raised.
Smitty, Miles, what's up, baby? This your boy D. Hess.
Yeah.
Checking in.
When was the last time you ever felt slow? Did anybody ever make you feel slow in the league?
In the league?
Anywhere.
My youngest son.
Really?
I was playing with him the other day. And he made a move on me, and I tried to catch him. And I was like, oh, man, these hamstrings ain't working like they used to.
We have comments coming in. Brian says he scored me so many touchdowns on returns in rookie mode on Madden. It's unreal. Thank you, Hess. So rookie mode in Madden, domination.
Oh, yeah. You got to get, Madden 08, 09?
Yeah.
Get the Madden 08, 09, the one where I had, 100 in speed?
Yeah, right.
Cheat mode. Cheat mode.
Go ahead,
man.
Go ahead. Couple more.
What's this week like for you? Coming out here doing all this media stuff.
It's an honor. Whenever you get opportunities, companies come out and have you promote their brands. It's always an honor. Because at the end of the day, you could be sitting home not doing anything. So I look at it as an honor. Hopefully I can continue my brand and my name. For the rest of my career, from football on to the off the field, endorsements and things like that. But like I said, I'm enjoying the time that I'm here. It's very cold, but hey, I'm here.
Are you still cool with Brian Urlacher?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got to get into the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, he's the type of guy. He don't really want. I know he don't really want to think about it. He
really?
Probably don't like talking about it either, because he don't show it, but it could make him mad inside. Just if he doesn't make it, But at the same time, he's going to make it though. There's no way that he won't be in it soon.
First car you ever had? First car you ever owned?
Cadillac Escalade.
Cadillac Escalade. Still have it?
No. Well, I have a new one.
A new one. You got it, yeah. Because you probably got it years ago.
Yeah, upgraded.
All right. Upgraded to the Escalade.
That's not bad
Get
at all.
That in.
Awesome.
Yeah. What do you think? Devin's off the hot seat?
I think he's off the hot seat.
Loved it.
That wasn't too bad, right?
Nah, it was easy, man.
Nice.
Thank you to Devin Hester,
awesome, man.
Pizza Hut. Go
Great
get
to
your
meet
Hut
you.
rewards.
Appreciate it.
Get signed up before the game. Get a free pizza. And that's it, right?
That's it.
14 seconds.
14 seconds. It has to be within 14 seconds. If you sign up for Hus Rewards, you get a free piece.
All right, there it is. Devin
Awesome.
Hester here on Busted Coverage. Paul, I know it's a big deal for Devin to be here, so
Loving it.
I'm
Loving
glad
it,
you
man.
loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Thank you, Devin.
Thank you, guys.
All right, there he goes,
Appreciate
Devin
it.
Hester.
Awesome, man. Have a
Chicago
good day.
Bears.
Bear down.
There now.
There it is. He knows how to end it. There he goes. There he goes, Devin
Devin.
Hester.
Thanks a lot. You too.
There it is. There go the headphones. And Matt, you got to get on that. Matt, help him out.
Help Devin out.
Help him out. Steve Jackson says expand on his college nickname anytime.
Anytime.
Was that his nickname?
I didn't know that. Was that? Is that right, Steve?
Anytime Devin Hester. We missed out on.
Bye. See you, ladies.
Thanks, ladies.
Take care, Devin.
Thanks, ladies. Thank you, ladies. John Bell says, "What's in his man cave?" That's a good one. We'll get
Another
that.
good one.
Oh, we got some
gift cards.
See, now we'll give these away. I'll give mine away to somebody in Toledo. Back home. We'll give a winner on the show. Best comment.
Who's in the lead
What
right now?
do they say is on these cards?
Who's the clubhouse
What do we got?
leader?
We got like 6 pizzas on there.
$600.
It's probably like $20. 2 pizzas.
How many meat lovers can you get for $600?
600. You got the one with 600.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we give it to Diesel?
So here we go. We'll give away the card. We'll give it away today.
Steve Jackson.
We'll give it away. You can give one away to your friends. You pick a friend that deserves free pizza.
Okay.
I'll pick one that deserves free pizza from my side. Everything good? Everything's good.
Yeah, everything's
Are
great.
we all right?
We good?
All right. So people are rolling in. John Bell says, I'll be there Monday to pick up my prize pack. These guys already want the pizza. What are we going to do to make them get the free? I need the prize wheel. I need the prize
we
wheel.
need the prize. That'd be great right now.
Should we rip pieces of paper? I'll take the first.
I think it's got to be best comment.
I'll take the first 10 to one end. Rip a piece of paper off.
Okay.
Write it down.
Off the Pizza
Let's,
Hut. Off the Pizza Hut.
Yeah, off the Pizza
cheat
Hut.
sheet.
We'll get. All right, here we go, guys. First 10 to comment in, get in on the Pizza Hut gift card. First 10.
What did you think of Devin's
You have
answer
to say
the,
in. You have to comment in to get in.
Good.
Better be good.
What did you think of Devin's answer to the mall question?
I was surprised. I thought with the amount of stuff that's here, I thought he could go longer than a week. But Josh Rohde, he's in. Former kicker.
For the Toledo
University
Rockets?
of Toledo. Diesel says he's out. He's watching his carbs. Rohde's in on the free pizza. So get in. I'll even mail it to you. Doesn't matter. Hannadell says he's trying to feed 3 girls who are bottomless pits. When it comes to pizza, I need on the prize wheel. So I've got 2 in. I've got Josh.
I don't have a pen.
We need a pen. We need a pen.
Matt, can you get us a pen?
Matt, get a pen. We got names rolling in. Who do we see rolling around here now?
I don't know, but I liked the first car question.
Got that in. What else did we get in? We got the week at the mall. It does feel like you could spend a week easy vacation here. But Devin's a Florida guy. He needs some fresh air.
80-degree difference between here and there right now.
Diesel says, "Oh, here we go. We got like 8 pens. We got like
Pen
8
giveaway.
pens. Leave those on a table, Matt. That would be good for branding." So we
do we
have
got here?
we have Josh and Brian in again. If you want in on the Pizza Hut gift card, I know you guys only watch for free stuff.
It could be worth up to
just say in.
$600.
It could be $600.
Could be worth up to $600.
I don't know. I don't know what's on the card, but we'll.
It's a roll
we'll
of the
find
dice.
out.
Matt, get in there. Slide in there. $600 of pizza.
Matt, what do you have to say?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just took a gummy.
Matt, eat another edible. Get out of here.
It's really kicking in.
Get out of here.
It's really good.
Diesel's in.
Diesel's in.
Diesel's in. Those are 1, 2, and 3.
I
Let's
think
mark
Steve
that down.
Jackson was out there, right?
They have to comment that they're in. Steve Jackson's in. Mark him down.
Steve Jackson.
He's number 4. So we have 6 more spots for the Pizza Hut gift card.
Is this
If you
going to be
want
like
in,
a round
you
robin
have
tournament?
to comment that you're in. We'll pick numbers.
Okay.
We'll just the next guest. We'll just have them pick a number.
Okay.
So mark them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amy says she's in.
Amy's in.
Amy's in. She they have 4 kids to feed. They want pizza.
That $600 will be gone.
She's
in
number
10
5.
minutes. I
So
got her.
5 more spots.
I got her.
I know there's people watching that won't comment, but all you have to say is you're in.
And give that like button a
Hit that like
squeeze.
button.
Give that like button a
Where's
squeeze
Anthony
while you're
Bellino
there.
at? He missed the Devin Hester interview, and we'll save it. There might be some more. All right, here's what's going on today here at Radio Row. Final day.
On the row.
On the row. This is our final go. Everybody's packing up after their morning shows are over. Well, no, they load out tomorrow for the stages.
Load out? What do you mean?
Rip your studio.
Tear down.
Tear downs tomorrow.
And then this will be back to a regular mall that you can just walk right over. This pedestrian bridge will be reopened.
I assume by Sunday this mall will be back to normal to where you can do what you want. Some of these shows will stay through the weekend, and you might get a weekend show or a Monday morning show stay here. You might get CBS over here, Boomer and Geo. So we have Andy. Andy's in.
Andy. Boom.
He's been with every broadcast, he said.
Really? What was his favorite?
That's a good question.
Andy, what was your favorite broadcast so far?
Christopher Robert is in. I don't know who that is. I've never even heard of a guy named Christopher Robert. He has
sounds made up.
He has two first names.
Is that like,
I don't know what's going on with that guy.
It's like the joint Facebook account where you know somebody cheated, like Dan and Lisa's Facebook.
Right.
Like who cheated? It's probably Dan.
That is it, right?
It was probably Dan.
When a couple has the joint account.
And the bio picture is both of them.
It's a joint account.
Embracing.
Is that the nail in the coffin for a relationship under 5 years?
If you've been cheating or the shared Facebook account?
A joint Facebook account. Is that the nail in the coffin if you've been married less than 5 years?
And you've already
because I feel if you've been married like 20 some years, it's just joint because you convenience. But I feel like if you have a joint account under 5 years, that's the nail in the coffin. A divorce is on the way.
If you're under 25 and you got that joint Facebook going on, it's a dead end.
You must have a kid.
Yeah,
and you're
locked in.
You're about locked in on child support. That's what you're about to do. Diesel says so far Spice. He loves Spice.
Spice was great.
Christopher Robert says, speaking of joints, where is Matt? Matt was over here. He ate his edible today. He's really, really loaded today. Andy Jockett says Farm Bowl was the best.
Farm Bowl was awesome.
Right.
Tell them what we did last night.
Last night,
in the room.
And I got crushed on Twitter over this. They were like, must be a tough life. You went out and went to parties and drank free booze and ate free food. We didn't do it.
Nope.
We didn't do it. We stayed inside last night.
None of that
We rebroadcast the Farm Bowl on Periscope last night, and it was amazing to rewatch what we lived through yesterday at the Farm Bowl. If you haven't seen it, it's on Twitter now. You can go there. You can just scroll down. You'll find it. And then we also have it on Facebook, the original.
Right.
The original was on Facebook.
The raw version.
And it's something to behold. You got to see the Jerome Bettis interview.
Jerome Bettis
that was your favorite?
Probably my favorite.
That was your favorite?
But I really love giving Greg Jennings a really hard time, too.
What did you say about Greg Jennings?
He just did terrible.
You told the woman.
Who told us to ask him what he had for breakfast?
Diesel.
That's
his go-to
we
question.
Asked that. It was revealed he had nothing for breakfast, and I looked at the woman and asked flatly, are you disappointed in Greg's performance today?
Right. So
there was a...
Well,
it was obvious.
I did have the great
he
comment.
Was embarrassed.
I did have the great comment when Greg rolled in. I said, why didn't you let the woman drive?
That was one of your finer moments
from
the Farm Bowl, first annual.
The women out there must love that
Will
question.
Brinson's back looking.
There he is, Will Brinson.
Get Will Brinson
Get Will Brinson on.
Will, do you have time for us?
Get Will Brinson on.
Do you have time for us, Will?
Will, don't big time us.
Oh, he's going to big time us.
All right,
slide in.
Matt, fix the camera for Will Brinson. Will Brinson from CBS Sports. Big writer. Big writer.
Can I cuss on here?
You can do whatever you want.
Fuck you guys.
Wow, my
bringing some
aunt's
life.
watching.
I love it.
My great aunts, my mom's cousins watching. Everybody, a lot of family. Watch your language. Will Brinson, CBSSports.com. Will,
you can't swear on. I can't swear on CBS Sports or on
let it
local
out.
talk radio.
What can you do on local talk radio and on CBS Sports?
I like to
Will?
swear. I mean, like I like to say swear words.
Well, this is good.
I have a foul mouth.
Go ahead.
My wife finds it annoying. My mother-in-law hates it. I don't give a fuck.
Good. What's the big story? I've seen you causing chaos here on Radio Row. What is the big story this week? What's getting you the page views?
I picked the Eagles to win by double digits.
Really?
Yeah. That's done some good page views.
Yeah? Did you do that for the page
just
views?
For the clicks. Just for the click-through rate.
I'm glad you admitted it because a lot of these yahoos, they won't admit that they're just trolling people.
They just asked me on Charlotte Radio. They were like, now I see you got the Eagles by double digits. Well, Yeah, because it does clicks.
Right.
Is this the most boring Super Bowl ever leading up
it's
to
not
it?
even the most boring Super Bowl of the last 2 years. Last year was worse.
Really?
Way
What
worse.
was worse? What was worse about
There
it?
wasn't an Alex Smith trade. At least we had Alex Smith being dealt.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah.
There hadn't been anything happening leading up to the Super Bowl, or leading up to last year's Super Bowl. This year we had that. I mean, it's been. I came in yesterday. I came in Thursday. I mean, it's whatever. It's fine. I mean, like it hadn't. It's a little weird that we're on a walkway.
Yeah.
3 stories above a GameStop.
Yeah.
And a Carhartt store.
Yeah.
Did you hit the Shake Shack?
I love Shake Shack.
Really
Have you
good.
been there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
I went
night,
to the one in Central
first
Park.
night in.
Okay, I haven't been to this one. The
Yeah.
one, Cake Boss. is
Cake Boss.
Cake Boss
Yeah.
is Carlos's bake shop.
Yeah.
We didn't know that, and people that
Did Spice
he's-
Adams tell us
hold
that?
on.
Is that
Yeah,
who-
Spice knew that. He's the one from Cake Boss.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Yeah. Carlos.
That's his shop.
The cookies look good as shit.
Yeah, it looks good.
Good AF.
Good AF, as the kids
We've
say.
been asking all the top stars this question, so I'm going to include you in on that.
What did you ask Devin Hester?
How long could you live in the Mall of America without going outside for oxygen? Unlimited money.
Unlimited. That's a great question.
Unlimited money. So money's not the money is not
This
an
is why
issue.
No
you,
object.
This is why you sold your website for millions of dollars, Jim.
Right.
That's right.
This is why you sold your website for
Hundreds of dollars. So how
This is why you co-opted your website for hundreds of
That's
dollars.
right, hundreds of dollars. The mall is attached to beautiful hotels.
How long?
JW Marriott, beautiful 5-star hotel.
I mean, what's the average answer? Because I would say
It's
40
been wide.
years.
40 years. That's
JT
a new.
the,
that's a
JT the
new
Brick
leader.
said 30, and that
Yeah.
was the high.
Yeah.
I would say 40 years you could live here.
Without going outside.
Sure. Why would I need to go outside?
If
Now,
you-
can I look outside?
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
can get all the air.
What is the alternative? Like, okay, is the alternative like I have to live outside? Because you'll die if you go out there.
right now? Yeah.
It's -7.
Right.
And people are getting mad. They're like, why are you complaining?
Why are you blasting us?
I'm not blasting. I'm
Why
telling you it's
blasting us,
-7.
bro?
I'm letting you
Yes.
know that it's -7
Yes.
degrees outside. It's cold AF. Okay, like that's. I'm not
Cold
complaining.
AF.
I'm
Yes.
telling you that it's going to go. Oh, congratulations on being the 455th media member to tweet the weather. Like,
Will,
Right.
what was the last article that you wrote for a millennial audience?
is that?
The Eagles one?
No, I wrote one last night.
You got to feed the monkey, Will. You got to get these millennials some goddamn content.
How do you give millennials content?
Slowly.
Is that
it has to be
was that
under
with boobs through
under
Snapchat?
under 100
Monosyllabic.
words. Under 100 words. It has to be quick reads.
We have a lot of writers for. I don't want to. This is going to end up.
No,
like,
nobody's
oh,
watching. Nobody's
This is going
watching.
viral.
How many people? Are
Nobody's watching.
Yeah, I'm
Nobody's
showing you how
watching.
many people
9 or
are watching.
10.
Nobody's watching.
No, I mean, I do think it's. I can't write less than 500 words. Like it takes. I have to be writing about an Instagram post to go less than 500 words.
Right.
Like I just can't. Like it's not a. I'm not like I'm a journalist who can't write less than. I literally cannot shut up for less than 500 words.
Yeah.
That's just me.
So you stay over 500.
Yeah, I'm a 500. Yeah, I'm a 500.
Can you
plus
tell
guy.
the viewers how you and Joe met? I heard someone say grinder.
It was. I think it was like.
Is that true, Will Brinson?
No, this is going way back. This is going way back.
Pre-Grinder?
Yeah, it was it.
AOL chat rooms.
It was,
Almost.
M2M.
Almost. It was.
I don't know if you heard of GChat.
ASL. You guys remember ASL?
Yeah.
Age, sex, location.
Yeah.
Come on, Will. How old are you?
I mean, I'm married.
This is back when we
No,
had dial-up.
you were
AOL.
single. You were single back then.
married for-
Chat room humor. Go ahead. Sorry.
He's trying to go. He's trying to look at him.
We got-
He's checking.
he's
He's
getting
secretly
uncomfortable.
catching his
Look at him.
watch.
I was
He's
trying to
checking
see
it.
what year it is so I can figure out how long I've been married.
We were actually on. We were on chat.
2018, so I've been, yeah, we were on,
We were on chat groups.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that's how
Traffic.
You guys were?
dig groups.
Yeah, it was before.
Whoa.
Before social media.
I mean,
yeah.
I ran Brossom.com before, like,
Yeah.
Joe and I have been doing male entertainment sites since before, like,
Yeah.
millennials were even born.
Yeah, they weren't even out of school. Or they weren't even out of their preschool.
Yeah, if Brossom had been, if we'd kept Brossom going, I would have co-opted my website for hundreds of dollars.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I wouldn't be schlubbing it
Right.
with CBS
Right.
in this bunk Marriott.
He.
I'd be living in the Mall of America like Joe.
For 40 years.
How many guys are sleeping in your bed this week?
Oh, no, that's a good
Just
transition.
me.
Just
me.
you.
I'm solo. Yeah.
Got one guy per room.
One guy per room.
Whoa, CBS.
What's that like?
What's the budget going?
Shelling it out.
That's a lot of budget.
Well, I have a 4-year-old, so it's pretty fucking awesome. Usually I wake up in the morning, Dad!
We tried to save a few shekels, and we got 3 guys, 2 beds. There's been a rotation.
There's been bed hopping going
Somebody
on.
sleeps on the floor?
There's been bed hopping going on.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that with your colleagues at CBS to save some cash?
Have you and Pete Prisco ever had to share a bed?
No, Pete would never share a bed. I will say that we do this. I do this bros weekend with my brother-in-laws.
This is going to be good, Joe.
I have like 6 brother-in-laws.
Yeah, go on.
3 are step-brother-in-laws. No, 5 step-brother-in-laws and 1 brother-in-law. Right, so I have 6 total.
Interesting.
And we do 2 of the step-brother-in-laws. One of them's actually coming here tomorrow, just for work.
Yeah.
He's British. It's weird.
This story's taking an interesting turn,
this is
Joe.
going wild.
My family life is very bizarre. But we all go on like brother-in-law trips, and like they make fun of me because for whatever reason I've accidentally gotten in bed with my brother-in-law 2 years in a row. And they're like, "What are you trying to do?"
How did you find out it was him? Did you reach around?
Oh my God!
No, he's like punched me. He's like, "Get out of my bed, Brinson!"
How drunk were you?
Wasted.
You were wasted.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I was like, look, Jay, I don't know what to tell you. Like, your bed was closer to the bed.
It's like a Ryan
I was
Russillo
like,
move.
you chose to stay in the room with me. Like, I didn't pick to stay in the room with
If you and Pete Prisco did share a bed together, would it be head to toe or would it be face to face?
Pete would make me sleep on the floor.
Pete, we talked to Pete a couple days ago. He was great.
Did he come on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wait, have y'all been here all week?
Yeah.
Sorta.
He invented.
Have you been at this table all
He
week?
invented
Yeah, we own
Antonio
this
Gates.
area.
He invented.
Yeah,
Antonio
he said he
Gates.
invented
Antonio Gates.
That's what he said.
Like he birthed him in a laboratory?
He
He created him in a laboratory
He created
through a series of
He
chemical
said he
exchanges.
created Antonio Gates.
He absolutely said it.
Is he here yet? That's
Where's
just not
Pete?
true.
That was his scouting report. He created Antonio Gates.
Good low body.
That's just a lie.
Will, what's your scouting report? What would Todd McShay say about you? What's your measurables? Do you have ball skills?
No, he'd be like
You high pointing balls?
7th round undrafted.
Career
low character.
career in
Medium,
accounting.
medium IQ.
Will,
no
Will-
discernible athletic traits.
You watch a lot of tape on these guys? Or are you sick of watching tape on other guys?
Tape maven.
On other,
Because you
other-
go to the
other
sca-
media
you,
members?
No, you go to the combine.
Do you? Are you a combine guy?
Yeah, of course.
He watches a lot of
You
tape
just
on
love
guys.
it?
I'm not I watch football.
Yeah.
I'm not a tape guy.
Oh,
Again, like McShay would, I have no discernible athletic skills. He'd be
Right.
like, he's not going to be like, oh, grinds on tape all day long.
I mean,
I
I thought you had to watch a lot of tape to go to the combine.
Yeah,
so
me
they'll let
too.
anybody in?
No, anybody can go. You guys
Anybody.
can go.
We could.
Well, you have to get credentialed.
Can we go with
Right.
CBS? Can we be your lackeys?
No.
It'll be like CBS 3, CBS.com
Yeah,
3.
when CBS 3
BC.
launch.
CBS
It's
3.
British. It's British
3.
Columbia. It's
All right, let
fine.
me see if anybody's commenting.
what are the
they
guys
love,
saying?
They love Will
What are the
Brinson.
viewers saying?
Let's see.
Do they think I sound like Jeff Spicoli? I get that.
Do you really?
Diesel says, Mrs. Diesel and I have separate Facebook accounts, and we have been married 24 years. Shout out to the Diesels. They love their marriage. A swinger.
I
would
made
they have-
a comment.
Well,
I
this
made a
was-
comment.
yeah,
that
go ahead.
people
Same
that are
Facebook.
people that are you see on Facebook that are in a relationship where it says like Dan and Lisa's
Yeah,
Smith, who cheated? Somebody had to cheat, right?
To have the same Facebook.
And-
No, it
and-
just means they're too old for it.
That was what Joe said. It depends on age.
Right.
It's either a cheating scenario or an age scenario, and they don't care.
Well, I have multiple friends, very good friends, tremendous friends even, who they're not on Facebook.
Yeah.
I was born in '81, so I'm technically a millennial. If you go by the absolute
raw
but I'm
raw
like not
definition.
even close. Like I have friends who aren't on Facebook and who refuse to use like social media.
Hold on. I hate to interrupt. Matt, they have bumped the camera.
Get Will Brinson back in frame.
Will's in, but Paul's out. She did it. She did it.
All
right, that's good. Go ahead. You have friends?
You were saying
Friends that
One
don't.
time.
something about your friends.
One time I get to brag about having friends.
You
Can
were
we talk
saying
about how that pink ice cream looks like a pile of turds?
Yes.
it does.
Why would anybody eat that?
It's
Sorry
I don't.
about
I'd
that.
eat it. What's wrong?
It looks gross.
Don't
All
get
those
all.
ice cream-
Don't get all high
What is
society
sweet
on us.
Jesus?
You wouldn't make it 40 years in here. You wouldn't eat that.
First of all, why are you disgracing Jesus' name with a lightning bolt?
That is true.
Second of all, how are you co-opting Jesus to sell ice cream?
That would never.
Does Jesus know about this?
Is this a for like to help people, or is it just for? Can you use Jesus' name for profit? Is it to sell ice cream?
You can't do that in North Carolina, where you're from.
Hell
man.
no, man!
That would
You're
not
burning the
fly.
steak.
Yeah,
That would not
that's-
fly.
Minnesota.
What about resurrection cones, Matt? Will Brinson, have you ever eaten an edible?
I'm not answering that question.
He knows this
By
is
not answering it, you answered it.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm taking.
Fifth.
He's got to be careful. Will Brinson, CBS Sports. He has nothing else going on
Nothing
like
else.
Spice Adams. He's here just to hang out, and his table's down the way. What are you guys doing
It's not even
today?
down the way. It's literally like 2 tables down.
What are you guys doing today?
I don't know. Hell if I know.
Who do you have on the schedule?
Devin
You guys-
Hester.
That's it.
We were told that I said, let's do Devin at 8:30, and they're like, no. He has this thing at 8:15 with these guys, and he needs like 30 minutes
Wait a
to
minute.
go drink, like hydrate afterwards.
We upstage you guys?
Why? I don't think
You-
you upstage.
hey, listen.
You're opening act.
Listen, when-
opening act.
That's
Preempted.
true. When we said we had Devin Hester at 8:15,
I wasn't joking. I said
you got a little bit hoity-toity on me. You were like, wait a minute. Those guys got Hester?
Wait, why would I be hoity-toity? Of course I was like,
You acted like no way should BC have Devin
you
Hester.
had David Johnson last night. Why would I be hoity-toity? It's Devin Hester.
You wouldn't even-
He's wearing a Pizza Hut shirt.
You.
Why would I be hoity-toity?
What's the best sales pitch you had this week?
I haven't interviewed anybody this week. Hester will be my first interview.
Really? Are you nervous?
No,
Why would I be nervous?
no interviews
I want
this
to
week.
ask him why he fucked up NC State's season when he was
What
in
year?
Miami.
06 or whatever?
Nah, it's 04 maybe.
No
Yeah.
interviews this week. When did you get in?
Yesterday.
Oh, you got in yesterday.
Yeah, my
no
son,
interviews.
I had my son's birthday on Wednesday.
Good
So-
call.
Happy
Knock.
birthday,
Good-
son.
Robbie.
How old is he?
Robbie. He's
Robbie.
He turned 4 on January 3rd.
Good-looking
We
kid.
waited a
High
month.
My
motor.
daughter turned 10 on January 16th.
Congratulations.
Thank
It's
you.
The same month.
The same month.
It's almost
Only
the
a
same
couple
week.
of weeks about it.
Almost the same week.
Diesel wants to know your drink of choice.
Bourbon.
Yeah, that's a Will Brinson thing.
Preferably
Neat.
Blanton's.
John
Yes.
John Bell says, what was your first car?
Ooh,
a
good one.
96 Ford Bronco that I still have.
Really? You
Is it still
have
operable?
Yes.
A white Bronco?
Black. I'm reverse OJ.
Wow.
Can I say that?
Hashtag reverse OJ.
Where's the
I
where's
don't
the,
murder.
I've
I'm a
never-
white guy who escapes cops in a
Wait,
black Bronco.
wait? Where is the Bronco at?
Can that be your
My
Twitter
garage.
profile?
My wife hates it.
You wait, hold on. It sits in the garage. You drive it?
Yeah, I mean sometimes I think I gotta change the battery. I haven't driven it.
What are you driving now? A Lexus?
Lexus.
Why would I drive-
Look
I-
at that
I drive
blazer.
a-
Look at that blazer. That's a
at it.
Lexus.
People think I have a lot more money than I have.
A
for
Lexus?
some
What's that
reason.
fucking blazer?
Good hair. Look at the look at the buttons. Look at
What
the
are those
buttons.
made out of?
Gold.
Plastic.
What are you? A Beamer.
No, I drive an 07 Tahoe.
That's it.
07 Yukon. Yeah.
Dodge Stratus.
I-
Paid for. I don't have a car payment. Why would I want a car payment?
I love it.
I
I
have,
love.
an 07, I have an 07 Yukon, an 06 Yukon, and a 96 Bronco. I'm out here destroying the world,
Big GMC.
smashing. I got a big ass carbon footprint and no car payments.
Who what was it? Spice Adams said he had a Pacifica.
Yes.
Yeah, he loves
That was
driving.
his first car. I also
No. He had a Lexus, but he said it was a piece of junk.
Like a 94 that looked like a Toyota Camry. Do you remember
Lexus.
those?
If you drive like these new Honda Accords,
Right.
look like Lexus.
They look sweet.
They do.
It's crazy.
They do.
That's
They do.
sweet.
My wife's broke ass friend Grace got a new Honda Accord.
What up, Grace?
Yeah. She's not broke. She's great.
Good job staying home for the kid. That was smart. Do you go on vacation next week?
No.
You're not like the rest
I'm
of the
gonna start
media.
grinding combine tape, Joe.
All the media goes on vacation right after the Super Bowl.
We're taking my son to my parents' house, and then we're doing a casino night for my wife's work.
All right,
and
so
What's your game
minor.
of choice?
Yeah,
What's your
that's
game
good,
of choice?
Good call. Good call.
blackjack.
I knew it. I knew it.
Do you
I
wear
could
the
smell it
do you
on
wear
you.
the coat
Speaking of smells.
when you play blackjack?
This blazer?
Yeah.
It's a black tie.
Oh. Whoa.
So
Now,
I'll
hold on.
wear my real
What?
tuxedo.
Hold on. Which Tahoe do you drive that night?
I know, Uber.
Oh, you Uber it.
What?
Do we get wasted?
Oh,
What?
Oh, okay.
A black tie event. What kind of cologne will you wear?
I don't wear cologne.
Stetson or Aqua
Cologne
Velva?
is gross.
Can you smell the Stetson on us?
I can't smell anything.
That's good. We
Thank
Stetson.
God,
We
I'm glad.
Stetsoned up.
Cologne is disgusting. It should be shot to the moon.
Wow.
Unless you personally smell, in which case I recommend cologne. Not you. I'm not.
I think Will. We just met.
I'm just saying, man.
Will does put on the front that he is like Mr. Media member, like
Yeah.
high, but then deep down, I know the old Will Brinson. I know how it used to be.
Who hit on who first? When you
I'm
guys
just-
first
I don't
met?
know. We were in.
I don't do anything differently than I like do in real life. Like I just
In RL.
No, I mean-
Get those millennials. Will.
No, I mean no. I mean like I literally just. No, the difference is now I'm like mid-30s and a dad.
Right.
So like that's how I am on. Like,
Right.
media-wise, like I'm more conservative because like
right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you're around the boys, guys, you know that you can trust. the old
live streaming.
the old school guys.
I don't think anything
us.
I've said on this is offensive.
No, you're good. You're good.
I said
You're
like
good.
fuck twice. I mean, like
You're good.
NBD.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. It's busted. Check your watch.
He's got to go. He's
got
got
to
Hester.
go. Let him
You
go.
got 15.
I'm
Let him go.
not trying to
Let
leave.
him
I'm
go.
just checking
Let
my
him
got
go.
15.
Let him go.
One of my New Year's resolutions was to not be tardy, not to be
Good call.
And plus, like, look, who else from CBS is here? We have a lower budget setup than you guys do.
That's hard to believe.
You guys do have a. This is low budget.
It's very low budget.
It,
You have 2 mic flags, a Mac.
Here's
and
the deal. Here's the deal.
a very tiny camera. This is like the elephant. This is like a micro penis version of a webcam.
Did you?
It's like a huge tripod and a very, very small camera.
Thank you
Very
for
deceptive.
noticing.
The key is that people don't even know it's there.
Motion is good.
They don't even know it's there, and then they do things. Somebody
Rhythmic
was saying,
slapping.
I like the guy eating. Somebody was pounding food in the background.
Nice.
Somebody
Shake
was
Shack?
smashing some food.
If you had to live here, what would you do on your first day?
Just eat
I would
everything.
get
See,
ham.
that's the problem. Like, you got to
Yeah.
come into it knowing you're going to be here for 40 years.
Right.
You can't
Just eat everything
you
on day
can't,
one.
No, you can't
Oh yeah.
go to
good
Hot
call.
Topic day one. You have to wait. And
Wet
wait
seal.
and wait. Yeah, like you have to have a game plan, right?
See, I probably go to the.
You can't just spend the first 10 days in the goddamn miniature golf
Yeah.
arena doing the Ferris wheel.
It's like going to Vegas, and the first night you go nuts.
Right. If you blow your doors off day one,
Right.
you're not going to have shit left for the rest of the next 39 years.
That is true. That is
You'll be
true.
bored AF in the mall.
Yeah, you're right. You can't go and do the roller coasters like you're going to Vegas and you blow out the first night.
Right. You got to save that thing.
Right.
Right.
Eric says, "Will please punch Paul in his gay face." So
Gay AF.
Gay AF. Who is sexier, Joe or Paul? That's easy.
Easy.
That's Paul with the tattoos.
No, whatever.
Whoever is wearing
Will
the most
Brinson.
cologne.
Diesel says,
I got the Stetson.
Diesel says, "Oh my God, he is dropping some awesome lines. They love you."
Hot takes
they-
from Will Brinson this
That's
morning,
right.
They
guys.
love-
Drop all some-
Eric says Paul smells like Clorox. That's true.
This mall smells like Clorox.
Eric says Paul has a built-in French tickler under his bottom lip.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Can you make that zoom in?
only guy on
That is a-
Radio Row with a French tickler.
It's a
Only
soul
one.
patch.
What is that? What do you call that?
It's
What
a
is-
soul patch.
Soul patch.
And I always capitalize the S. and
You
the
do
T.
know it's not 1988, right? 1998?
What?
98?
Limp Bizkit still doesn't rule the
Yeah,
world, Will
right.
Brinson.
Amy says,
Keep
And now we're-
rolling,
now we're-
rolling.
Now we're going to go to this break sponsored
Let's
by
get
Korn.
weird.
Amy says best interview so far.
I think this.
She loves
Wow.
Will. Yeah, they love
You
Will.
guys talked to David Johnson for 45 minutes
Hey,
last night.
listen, we have a broad audience. Some don't know David Johnson.
Am I the only guy in Radio Row with a soul patch?
No.
Is there another one?
Blindly, no. There has to be somebody else.
I don't know.
You're actually, okay, you're not the only guy in this mall with the soul patch.
A production guy.
There's someone in Minnesota without internet who thinks that they like showed up to this mall with the soul patch.
The guy who's in year 3 of his 40-year commitment.
Right. He's like, dude, he got locked in this mall in '98. He's only got 23 more
Yeah,
years.
so he's in
to go.
year
We met
20.
two of them. We met two guys. Did you see the guy walking around with a squirrel on his shoulder in a Tom Brady jersey?
I did not.
You would have missed him.
Did Pete Briscoe tell you the story about the time he was on a plane with a monkey?
No.
He withheld that.
No.
Pete's like on a war path to eliminate
Monkeys.
no, not monkeys, the emotional support animals.
Oh.
I'm with him.
Oh,
Where do I sign?
good
Is there?
call.
He was on a plane with an emotional support monkey.
Now, does the monkey get
I'm not kidding.
when you have
Told
a
the story at
support
dinner last
monkey?
night.
Do you get to have the monkey in your
No,
lap?
it's in a cage.
It's
What
in a
was-
cage.
And he said it was very small, so like
Like a
the size of this. He's like this. He said it was the size of that.
Don't worry,
like
that's
this camera.
don't worry. That's in 4K. You look great. Have you done makeup today?
I don't do makeup.
No makeup.
I'll do a little concealer sometimes. No
When?
makeup today.
No today.
Yeah, if I need to. Like I
When,
don't.
on TV. You do TV.
Do you?
If
Yeah,
somebody,
of course
really?
he does. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
not often. I mean,
Yeah.
like if somebody's like sit in the makeup chair, I'll sit and they'll give
you-
me makeup, but I don't like.
Do you feel like you're a big shot when you have a makeup artist applying concealer?
No, I feel weird.
Do you have your own concealer pack? Do you carry your own?
I have like a Bobby Brown situation that my wife gave me. In case
What
I
is
needed
that?
What does that mean?
it. Like a makeup thing.
You have a makeup thing.
Oh,
You-
that Bobby
you
I have
Brown.
like something. My
I
brother
was
found
thinking-
it in my Dopp kit and was like, "Is there something you need to tell me?"
I was
like,
thinking my prerogative, Bobby Brown. But you're talking
think it's Bobby Brown.
It is.
You
'cause,
carry
yeah,
concealer
it's
with
a
you.
makeup brand.
Yeah, I keep it just in case. Like what happens if what happens if some rogue Vikings fan comes up and bludgeons me with like a giant burger?
Have you ever done a bronzer
No.
for TV?
No.
No.
Not that I'm aware of.
Chuck Woolery approach.
I mean, like, what if you like? I mean, I have like a 1-year-old dog and a 4-year-old kid. Like, there's like a 97% chance at any time that I have a giant scar somewhere on my face from
Right.
being like. So like, you can't like if the dog jumps on my face in the middle of the night and scratches my face, I can't then hop on this
Nobody's watching.
8-person
Don't worry.
stream.
Don't worry. Nobody's watching.
Mr. and Mrs. Diesel. And
Don't worry.
Right.
Diesel's been offering up his wife.
Yeah, his wife
for days.
for a 3-way.
Wow.
Would you bang Diesel's wife, Will Brinson?
No,
He's happily married. He's
Do
happily
you have
married.
a tagline that you use during sex upon completion?
Oh my God.
Do people have taglines?
I'm Will Brinson, bitch.
Is that, I only have sex with my wife, so that would be rude.
Wow.
She would not like that.
Good save.
Wait, do you have a tagline?
No.
This is
Well, you
weird.
asked the question.
I just say you got served,
That's-
just like it's 98.
You're like, ha, you got served.
And then I do a 360
You
and
flick
cross
yourself
my
ass.
arms.
Yeah,
It's getting a little crazy in here. Do you ever get starstruck?
sure.
When's the last time?
Right now.
Be honest.
No, I don't think so.
When was the last time?
The last time I was starstruck?
Yeah,
You've been kind of nerding out on David Johnson.
hard.
Well, it was like weird. It was like 7 p.m. It was 7 p.m. in a mall, and like the guys from Busted Coverage were like harassing David Johnson for 30 minutes on a walkway. There's like nobody else in this mall. The fans were gone. It's
Right.
just y'all and David Johnson, and he's like, David, blink twice if you need us to call the police.
Starstruck.
No, I don't think so.
A lot of these guys. Ray Lewis?
We
No.
just-
Momentum is huge.
What about Russell Wilson?
No, Russell's.
Russell's annoying.
We heard that. We
Is
can
he annoying
corroborate that.
because he left NC State and left you guys for Wisconsin?
No, I'm glad he left NC State.
Good. Okay.
So you know starstruck. You can't even think of it. It's been so long ago.
No. It's not. No, there's somebody recently that I was starstruck by, and it was like a weird. Like if I told you, you'd be like, "That's
It
stupid."
shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, like I was like,
Right.
"Oh, Carlton."
Who?
Alfonso
really?
Ribeiro.
I mean, I was excited. I
Did
wasn't
you
like,
call him Carlton to his face?
No, I just saw him. I was like, "Oh my God, it's Carlton."
Yeah, you
Was he
love that.
wearing a pullover?
I was talking with my wife at the time on the phone. I was like,
At the
"Holy
time.
shit, Carlton's here!" And she was
That's
like,
awesome.
"What? That's incredible." If I'd been like, "Holy shit, David Johnson's here," she'd be like,
What?
"Is he like
My daughter told me the David Johnson interview was boring yesterday, Will.
probably?"
Who we got? Who we got?
And I can't argue with her.
Who we got? Andy Jockett says, can't blow your load
Is that
right
Andrew
away.
Hawkins?
It is Andrew Hawkins. University of Toledo.
Andrew Hawkins, watch out for our camera.
University of Toledo, Andrew Hawkins. Andrew
How's it
Hawkins.
going, Andrew? Good to
Go
see ya.
Rockets. I'm a Rocket. I'm a Rocket.
He had his
Yeah,
Rocket
yeah.
shirt on 2 days ago.
Toledo all over Radio Row.
Hold on.
Smattered.
Who else from
Sorry,
Toledo?
Will Brinson.
Andrew Hawkins, University of Toledo, Patriots,
We had.
Cleveland Browns.
Wildly more popular podcast than I.
You know what? We are the fastest growing singular network in podcasting. That's not a real stat.
You were working for CBS for a little while.
No, did I work for CBS? No.
You did videos for CBS, right?
No, I was down there for a test at CBS.
But we did videos.
We did video.
Wait, and then they said we're not going to hire you.
No, of course
Thanks for
not.
coming down.
We'll see you later. We'll
They were
keep
like,
the
"You're
bricks.
horrible."
Will
keep this
Brinson's
guy.
got studio
Keep this
time.
guy.
It was in a competition. He didn't even realize he beat me out in the competition.
Wow, Will Brinson.
Wait, you
sitting in my house in Raleigh.
It was a very easy competition for him. This competition is simple.
Hawk, you said Toledo is taking over. What
Yes.
do you mean? What do you mean?
So, number one, we have me, Andrew Hawkins,
Right.
host of the Tomahawk Show.
Right.
Subscribe and rate 5 stars.
Nice.
Quick shameless plug.
Nice.
Let
We
him,
have-
let him sit down. Let him sit
Okay,
down.
let me
Get
take
out of
it.
here. Get out of here.
You're fired, Will.
Get outta here.
I beat you this
He
time.
won.
Get outta here.
You're now 1-1.
Congrats on the loss.
Chess, not checkers. Then we have Lance Moore here.
Where's Lance
Moore,
Moore?
what's he up to?
Lance is up here doing media stuff for Sirius Satellite Radio. We have Bruce Gradkowski's here.
Wow.
Oh, is Bruce here?
Bruce is here. He's
Mac-
calling the game for
Mac
UK.
Is he
the
really?
big game.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
We have Michael Roberts,
Right.
who is Detroit Lions tight
Tight
end.
end.
Kareem
Yeah.
Hunt was up here.
Right.
Right.
My guy Didier, who was a former Toledo football player, he actually is the lead for RDS, which is the Montreal French-speaking ESPN.
Oh, he's from Canada,
Didier
right?
from Canada.
Yeah.
We have Archie Donald, who is
Yep.
Aaron Donald's older brother.
Yep.
They're walking around here. Who else we got? We have like 2 more guys. And I forget.
I'm Toledo.
You're here.
I'm Toledo. I do Toledo. I do radio in Toledo, but nobody will come on.
That's ridiculous.
None of you big timers will come on.
First off, I was never asked. Number one. Number
I
two.
I think I've tweeted to you. I think I've tweeted to you.
I read my Twitter every couple days.
Really?
I like pick one.
All right.
Replies, and people think I'm active.
So I want to get Toledo. We need to be big.
We are big.
No,
We're huge.
I want people to know this. I want them to know they can come to Toledo and become a media member.
Yes, I mean we're literally running. Joe Thomas is like, why are there so many Toledo people here on Radio Row? I'm like, because we run the world.
Listen. Toledo.
Very simple.
I had the pullover on. I was like Toledo,
Yeah.
Toledo.
Greg Jennings ignored us because of the pullover.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Listen. You guys used to run all over Western Michigan.
Yeah. Come on. It was
What were your years?
Western
What
Michigan.
years were you here?
I was here 04 to
Toledo.
07.
04 to 07.
Yes.
It was just after I left Toledo for a little bit,
Yep.
and then I came back. Spice Adams was on.
Yeah.
And
They lost to Toledo.
Exactly.
He took L's.
And he is like that burns him to this day.
Good. Now I have something to say to him.
Yeah, exactly. So you're doing the podcast is unbelievable now.
I thank you. I appreciate it.
You and Thomas?
Me and Joe Thomas, the Tomahawk Show, the Grammy Award-winning podcast.
Who came up with the name?
I think we let the fans vote.
Really?
We let the fans. Actually, my brother gave me the name. I put it in the group chat. What about think of the Tomahawk Show? The guys who were helping putting it together, like, oh, that's stupid. That'll never catch.
Well, because
No.
Hawk ass would have never worked.
No, because Hawk Ass I think it was taken. We couldn't get the Twitter account.
Couldn't get the Twitter. That's
At
the
Hawk
problem,
ass.
right?
Yeah.
At Hawk ass.
And
We had to pivot.
And you're doing it in Cleveland.
We're doing it in Cleveland, yes.
You're doing it with Ben Axelrod.
No.
He's trying to weasel his way in.
I had Ben blocked for a while. I don't really even know much about Ben. I just had him blocked. Because my thing on Twitter is, like, when I was playing, if I would see any negativity about the Browns, not just about me, like, it would be like when I signed there, people were tweeting me about Greg Little, who was a former player there.
Sure, white out.
And I would just block him. And they're like, why did you block me? I don't get why I was
There
blocked.
was a lot of Greg Little hate for a while there.
I mean, they hate everybody,
It
which
was
is
all
fine.
based in
fans.
fantasy. Because
And
of
I don't
stupid
mind
fantasy.
it. You're allowed to hate. It's sports.
That's what
the
David
point.
Johnson told us about yesterday, is that people were actively coming up to him saying, you screwed my fantasy season. Can you
Yeah.
imagine doing that?
Could you imagine Dave Johnson punching people in the face?
He's too nice,
I
but
know,
he
man,
could
but
lay
he's-
you out.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I mean, yeah. So, I just unblocked Ben because he rated the podcast 5 stars.
Okay, and where did you got your master's degree somewhere? Where?
Columbia.
Columbia.
Yeah,
You went to-
Columbia.
Never heard of it. Never
Yeah.
heard of it.
And you were playing while you got the degree, right?
Yep, I was playing.
That's awesome.
Last year. You guys need me?
All right,
I think I'm scheduled over
Hawk,
here.
get
Joe
over there.
Thomas is
Hawk,
But I
beckoning.
appreciate you
Go
guys having
Rockets!
me.
I'm
Go
gonna hit you
Rockets.
up. Let's get this going.
Go Rockets.
At
Go
Hawk
Rockets.
ass.
Bruce,
Awesome.
Bruce, where's he at?
Awesome.
Right now?
15.
9:15. All right, hang around. Bruce Gradkowski, you guys all know him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if I want Bruce on. We just had him on the other day.
Mac attack.
Thomas is
Joe
on.
Thomas is right
Joe
there.
Thomas is on over there. Joe, is he retired now? I want to ask him about that.
We'll maybe grab him for a second.
Andrew Hawkins. I didn't realize all the guys from Toledo were taking over.
Taking over.
Where's Bellino at? I'm doing his job here, and I'm doing his job. Somebody get Bellino on the air.
Get in there, Matt.
We'll get.
How's that edible?
We'll get Gradkowski on.
How's the edible going? Edible update.
Matt, eat another edible. Well, Matt, would you
pretty good.
consider eating an edible on screen for the fans?
They're in the car.
They're in the car. All right, the edibles are in the car.
Joe, the action's hot and heavy this morning.
It is.
I
It's
didn't
getting
know what
hot.
those dogs could sniff and what they can't over there.
Get out of here,
We,
Matt.
we got
Get
off
out.
to a fast start.
Get out of here.
We
Who's
got
this
off to
behind
a
me?
fast
Who's this
start.
behind me?
I don't know who that is.
All right, we've
Tall-
had
tall guy.
Devin Hester,
Fast start with Hess.
Will Brinson, CBS Sports.
Will Brinson really ratcheted
the
this
fans
baby
love
up.
that.
It was great.
Who else have we had? Andrew Hawkins.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it so far.
Guys, what do you
But-
think? You
all right,
hammering that
let
like
us,
button?
Let us know what you guys think.
Share that share button.
Do you even want Gradkowski on?
Do you even care?
Bruce Gradkowski won't hire me to do a show from his restaurant, but he'll do this. He'll want me to come here and interview
And
him.
talk about his restaurant
Yeah,
on your
talk about
show.
his restaurant. Diesel says, I really love how you're offering up Mrs. Diesel to everyone. She doesn't.
We looked at pictures last night, Joe. Should we tell Diesel about that?
LOL. She doesn't LOL, though.
Should we looked at pictures of Miss Diesel's
Well, I
friends.
wanted you to know. Oh, that's what
Joe
yes.
let me know that some of those women are available.
That's true. That is true. Let's get this. Let's get the live feed. I'm gonna hold on just a second.
Careful with that.
I want to get this live feed over onto Twitter. I want everybody to see how our hair looks today. Matt, be careful with those wires.
I need an update from Eric Cool on my hairline. I haven't heard anything.
No
today.
hairline comments today. It's 10 o'clock
Are you
Eastern.
guys awake?
10 o'clock Eastern. The show is heating up. Hottest show on Radio Row. Nobody can get through here without stopping for the show. And here we go, Bellino.
I should share this thing, Joe.
Where's Bellino at? Somebody. Yeah, you should. Get your people
I've been
on
busy.
here. I'm going to share it, too, while we're at it. Little lull in the action here.
We needed a hot second to just chill out.
Yeah, I need to take a breath.
Will Brinson is a cool dude.
Oh,
I'd never met him.
Yeah.
That was a cool discovery.
Yeah, Will's great. Will is great. Get that shared. Let your people know. It's live action. Live action
Shared.
here.
Share complete.
All right, good. Good call. Let's get these. You take over for a second.
I don't know who that dude is over there. There's Jane Watts walking around with Devin Hester.
We got Watts.
Oh, there's Doug Turfer.
Hey,
I just tried.
Hey, we got Devin Hester, and Will Brinson about snapped when we had him. That
He had to wait.
That infuriated him.
He had to spend time talking to us.
Get the shares going. Get the share button going. Let's get this out.
Share deployed.
Only way we can do this is with you guys helping out. That's the only way. Justin Hathaway over there looking a little under the weather today, to say the least.
What'd you do last night? Was the EA party good? Yeah, that's right. They headlined. Nice.
All right, here we go. Let's get this.
There's Terry Bradshaw. There's your buddy Terry.
Terry.
Terry. 69 comments right now in our video, Joe.
Nice.
How'd you guys do that? Are you guys proud of yourselves for doing that? All right. What's next, Joe? I mean, where do we go from here? Do we just stop the show? Do we just end this thing?
No, this is when it's going to get good.
A lot of pedestrian traffic on the walkway today.
I want to get this on, Paul, real fast.
What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to get this live show. I want to get this tweeted out because
dump that tweet out.
We want to prove that we're big time.
Will Brinson was infatuated with how long we spoke to David Johnson yesterday.
Will Brinson.
He couldn't let it go.
Will Brinson was so jealous that we had David Johnson. He cannot let that go. It's in his head.
CBS couldn't get him, guys, but we did it for you.
Who else do we have? We'll get Joe Thomas here. They're just doing their podcast.
Did you like the hawk ass?
That was great.
Thank you.
Joe Thomas, what do you think? That's the legend of Toledo. Legend of Cleveland Browns football.
Right.
Cleveland Browns football.
I love Joe Thomas.
He'll be a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
He'll be a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
Which, think about it.
The Browns actually caught a lot of flack when they drafted him.
They did.
Remember that?
That would be
interesting.
interesting.
They wanted a sexy
the thing I remember
player.
about Joe Thomas when he was drafted is he was fishing the day he was drafted.
And he didn't even know.
He was on a fishing boat. Yeah,
right.
That was the old story about Joe
Let's
Thomas.
ask him about
we'll ask him about that. He's a follower. He's a BC follower.
Is he really?
Yeah. Yeah, we
should ask him what he thought of our Farm Bowl coverage.
He appreciates it.
Good.
What do you have? We have action. We have people coming through.
A lot of people.
How about this fur this guy's wearing over here? Matt, look at that fur. Look at that fur. Look at that fur jacket.
It looks like muskrat. Pan to the gallery.
Hey, Paul, I want to hit on some of these notes this week. We have Gradkowski was cleared yesterday.
Yes.
So he's going to play.
That's good.
He announced that during the Microsoft event. But
yeah,
what's Matt
formally
doing? What's Matt doing?
Just going with it.
He's just going. So Gronk will play. Oh, there's Joe Thomas.
Yeah, the official. There's Joe Thomas.
Yeah.
Good pan.
Yeah,
good
there he
slow
goes.
pan.
Mrs. BC's in. She's watching today.
Hello, Mrs. BC.
All your people are rolling in now.
Are they? Clavicles finally here?
Dan Tolino says.
Dan Tolino.
Tolino says, I feel like you guys should do the show outside. Glenn says 69, so fine.
69 likes.
Brian Hanadel says, nice of you to show up, Glenn. They're all showing up now.
Dan Tolino, we can't go outside.
So somebody get Bellino on the line. He can't get Andrew Hawkins, but we can get him. Bellino's show should do better with the Toledo guys.
Back to the Gradkowski thing. That was like the big media announcement yesterday, other than Justin Timberlake saying he would not allow his child to play football.
Would you let your daughter play football?
She can throw a spiral, absolutely.
Would you let her play with?
Absolutely. I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about the guys. She can do 17 push-ups.
No, any concussion concerns?
None.
She could get a concussion playing soccer.
Anybody can get a concussion doing anything.
Right.
Spoiler alert, CTE people.
So you
can get a concussion walking across the street, going to that Pepper Palace over there.
Is Justin Timberlake a snowflake?
Well, no, I love JT. Who doesn't?
I think he's a little snowflake.
But I think he said that just for the clicks.
You think?
Because there's no hot takes. Will Brinson thinks there are, but there's nothing going on. There's no hot takes.
What's
for
Matt have?
This bowl.
What's Matt have? Oh, I know what he has.
So Justin just came over and said that we might be able to get their reporter on.
Yeah, let's get Sophie on.
She's a Snapchatter.
Let's get Sophie on.
Sophie Julia.
Sophie Julia.
I want Joe Thomas.
Real quick.
He's going to give us a heads up. I don't think she's ready yet. I just wanted to let you know.
My mom says fun show, but she is mad that Will Brinson was using profanity. I'm going to like that one. I'm going to like that. Eric says pan to the left, Matt. I don't know what he meant by that.
Which Eric? There's several.
Diesel says I should have let you borrow my Fox Sports backdrop. Eric wants Matt to get out of the way.
Which Eric? There's 8 of them on the thread.
And Glenn wants to know if Matt's high again. Matt has not been.
When was he unhigh?
He's been high.
When was he low?
By the way, let's get this out of the way. Snoriego was on.
General Snoriego. tell the viewers about last night.
General Snoriego was on a heater last night. It's unbelievable.
Manuel Snoriego.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe a woman even sleeps in bed with him.
That's how much she loves him. It's rim rattling.
It is marriage material if a woman will sleep in bed with him.
I'm going to get a sleep test later this month.
Later today. You could do it at the Mall of America. There's got to be a sleep apnea store there. Tell me about your experience.
My girlfriend's been encouraging me to go and take a sleep test. To see if I have sleep apnea.
All right.
Encouraging you.
I'm losing track of my nights, but Wednesday night he wasn't bad.
Well, it was for me though.
All right.
You two were
That
snoring.
was Tuesday.
Yeah.
That was Tuesday.
Okay, sorry.
It's totally got to do with the drinking.
Last night he drank.
Yeah.
And
if you have a few beers, it just.
What was your experience, Joe?
Last night was off the charts. I was actually concerned for him. I swear to God, I thought, wow, he was rattling the walls. It was unbelievable.
It's very loud.
Well, it woke me up. It was so loud, it woke me up, and I was like,
They're
oh my God,
walls.
Joe Thomas.
Joe Thomas.
Busted
Ohio.
Coverage. Ohio. We're out of.
Can you do it for Ohio?
BustedCoverage.com.
Can you do it for Ohio?
At Busted Coverage. You're a follower.
Can you tell us the fishing story, Joe?
When you were drafted, I want to know. Look at him. He's toning down. Are you retired?
Are you retiring?
Break the news. Break the news right now.
Getting swole this offseason.
Break the news.
Looking good, Joe.
Hashtag Gaines. Thank you.
Break the news.
Gaines AF.
Are you retiring this week?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So you're,
maybe.
We'll go with still in. I want to hear about the story when you were drafted. The old story was you were fishing the day you were drafted.
Yes.
Did you know did you get a phone call on the boat, or did you say, I don't even want to hear it till I get done fishing?
Well, my agent said if you're going to go fishing, which is okay, you have to have a phone with you, though, because he told me this weird story about like 30 years ago, before cell phones and before internet and everything. There was a player that actually passed away between like when the combine was and the draft, and a team, without talking to him since then, drafted him.
Wow,
they didn't
really?
realize he was dead. And this is what he told me. I don't know if he was just lying to me so that I had a cell phone with me, but he's like, so now every team, before they draft you, they need to call you, and the things they ask you are, have you been arrested since we talked to you last time? And is everything okay? Has anything changed?
Yeah.
Like, so they don't want to draft you if you've been arrested like the night before for something really bad that would, obviously hurt your stock.
Yeah,
right.
So those are always like the things that they do. So he's like, you have to have a cell phone with you. So out in the boat, I took a cell phone. We had to be in cell phone range. And then Phil Savage, Romeo Crudell, they called me when they were on the clock to sort of check everything out and then say, hey, we're going to draft you. And then they turned the card in.
Nice.
Wow. What kind of fish did you reel in that day?
We were enjoying some brown trout. We caught, I think, a couple brown trout and like maybe a coho salmon or something like that.
Is it ironic that you were then drafted by the
It
Browns?
was, yeah, it was interesting. I mean, there's only like 5 species of fish in Lake Erie, Lake Michigan, but it was funny. We caught some brown trout.
I remember how PO'd all the Browns fans were when you got drafted. You showed them, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure they wanted Brady Quinn, but they got Brady later on though, so that was good.
I mean, it all worked out.
Yeah,
for you.
It was good for me.
Fishing is Lake Erie. Where do you go? This is probably being watched by a lot of people in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
So where's your hot spot?
Well, early in the year, islands.
Right.
Got to go to like Marblehead
Right.
up there around that area.
Right.
Fish the cans in the winter. If you're ice fishing, you got to fish out there by the islands.
Yep.
Later in the summer, Lorain, Cleveland. And then in the fall, you got to go east to like Menor, all the way to Ashtabula.
You fish the Western Basin.
Oh yeah,
It's like
Absolutely.
What is that, Joe?
It's out by Toledo. It's like
What kind of
it's like,
fish is there?
It's the walleye and perch.
Walleye, perch,
They
smallmouth bass.
Oh yeah,
that's great.
The perch fishing is world class.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's why he never left Cleveland. He was like, I can't give
Because
up
the
I
perch
don't want to
fishing.
go to like Tennessee.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Can't have perch fishing in Tennessee.
Right.
We
I mean-
talked to Hawk, your podcast co-host here a
Yeah.
minute ago. We want to know why the show isn't called Hawk Ass.
I guess. Well, the problem is because when we decided to do a podcast, we had like a day to come up with a name.
Yeah.
So we asked Twitter, and Tomahawk was the only suggestion. So I guess if somebody recommended Hawkass, we probably would have gone with it because it sounds way better.
Try to secure that handle.
I'm going to have to trademark that one as well.
Joe, I'm going to ask you a question that we've been asking everybody.
Yeah, oh, good
How
one.
long could you live in the Mall of America without going outside?
The rest of your life?
The rest of your
Whoa.
life?
I mean, there's nothing that they don't have in here.
Wow.
I'm looking at a barber shop. I'm looking at an amusement park and old-time photos.
But
what else do you need?
No more fishing.
I'm sure there's a pond in here somewhere, like
They
a
could
trout
br-
pond.
They could bring one in.
Well, they probably have one. We just haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you?
Right.
you
We've
have-
only been in like
Yeah.
1/16 of this mall.
or less. I've been over that booth for like the last 48 hours.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
Go ahead, Paul.
No, I'm just loving that Joe Thomas is here in the flesh. Best
right.
great.
left tackle ever.
Well, all right, thanks.
And
Can
you're
I
not.
say that?
And you're not retiring.
Not today.
Contrary to the rumors that Joe started
Yeah,
3
yeah.
minutes ago.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Keep the pen, Joe, please.
He might need that.
It's a-
Have you signed any autograph?
Yeah.
Use that
Little
one.
guy design.
You're
I
not
thought it
even-
would say
he's-
busted coverage.
Well, these guys.
We can get you.
You're
we
a
can
really
get you one
high
of those.
budget operation
Yeah.
here. You're kind
run
of
a-
like the Tomahawk show.
We run
There
a
it
tight,
is.
tight
We don't
ship,
have any
Joe.
budget either.
Here's,
Let him
here's
go.
my
All
last
right, go
question.
ahead, go ahead.
Is it weird when you see a guy, older than you wearing your jersey?
Oh, I love this one. Like a fan.
Not really, because the
fan.
only people that wear my jerseys are really old guys that are much heavier than me. Typically, they're the only guys that wear lineman jerseys.
Because I think it's weird to buy, like, I'm 37.
Yeah.
I can't buy, like, a 24-year-old guy's jersey just out of college.
So you can't buy any jerseys.
Right. I have
Right,
to.
like,
I
after
rock
you
an
leave-
I rock an Urlacher on occasion, and a Walter Payton, and now a Joe
Oh,
Thomas.
I see what you're saying. So you can only wear guys that were like
Older than you.
that you watched when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you own any jerseys?
I used to have a Jordan jersey.
Did you really?
Actually, when he came back and he was number 45.
45.
I was like, I got to buy that.
you
Not
remember-
because, I mean, I was a fan, but I was a Bucks fan growing up in Milwaukee.
Really?
But I was like, that'll be worth something someday. Because, everyone's got the 23, but not many people have the
So
45.
were you a Glenn Robinson, Big Dog
I love
era
the Big
guy?
Dog.
Sam
Yep.
Cassell?
Love the Big
That was a
Dog.
great
The Big
squad.
Three. They had
Made
a
it to the
good-
final. You
yeah.
conference finals, lost to the Sixers.
Yeah, they had a really good squad there.
Absolutely.
Tucked or untucked jerseys?
For the NFL?
No, fans walking around. They need to know this.
Oh, my God, untucked.
Untucked.
If you tuck him in, that is like the ultimate sin.
All right, there he is. Joe Thomas. He's busy.
Joe, we don't want to take up
Joe,
your whole day.
Joe, there he goes.
So
Joe
that was a
Thomas.
Good question. I'm stealing that one.
Listen.
For the Hawk Pod. Tomahawk Pod.
Tomahawk
Hawk
Pod.
ass.
Tomahawk Pod is the hottest podcast in Cleveland right now. They're on fire.
Believeland.
Joe Thomas and Andrew Hawkins have turned into media
Darlings?
darlings. Everybody loves them.
Darling.
They actually get interviews all the
If
time.
you say
They
that to Will Brinson, he'll get upset, though, because he wants to be the
He
media
does.
darling
of
the whole world.
it's such a hot show in Cleveland. They're going to end up TV stars. Joe Thomas was made for radio. I've never seen
Yeah,
a
he's
guy
great.
lose so many football games and be so positive
still
about
be
life.
beloved.
Beyond positive.
Yeah.
I hope everybody watching understands how
What
great.
are the viewers saying?
Let me see.
Eric Cool chiming in.
Uh,
Get out of the way, Matt.
I don't know what he's saying.
But that could have been from months
Amy
ago.
says, "Hey Matt, can I have an edible? Give it to Joe to bring home." Listen, I'm not doing that.
Send me your email address.
He'll scan it and fax it to you.
They didn't even want to ask Joe Thomas any questions.
They were too intimidated. They couldn't believe the star power.
Diesel
Joe.
says, "Get the blonde on." Let's bring in Sophie Julia. Let's bring her on.
Matt will handle
Let's
that.
bring in Sophie Julia.
When you're on an edible, you're not afraid of anything, Joe.
Oh, so Sophie actually follows Busted.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
They're waiting for Gradkowski.
Oh, we're getting preempted by Gradkowski.
Please.
And then
After I do my interview.
You doing the Bruce interview? Bruce Gradkowski?
Yeah, and then I'll sit down with you guys.
Ask him
Fantastic.
he owns a restaurant. Ask him his favorite menu item at his restaurant.
Did it close, though? He said it closed.
No, he has another one.
Okay.
Yeah. I just ate there the other night. Yeah.
What's it called?
It's
Gunslinger
called
Grill?
Social.
It's here?
No, it's in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Bruce Gradkowski, restaurant tour.
Okay.
Restaurant tour. Hot start to the show, Joe. Some good momentum, some good stuff going on.
I don't know.
Viewers are loving
I
it.
hope Bruce remembers me.
Bruce who?
Bruce Gradkowski.
Yeah, I know.
There's Diesel wants to know who the blonde. Yeah, there she is, Sophie Julia. She'll be on. She has to do the Bruce Gradkowski interview.
Right.
Bellino
You're
is
used to getting shoved aside for Gradkowski.
Yeah,
That's not the first
we did
time.
get him to come on the Wednesday show recently.
Yeah.
That was a hot show. That's what sold Auto Trader
Was he
on this.
throwing chicken and biscuits or whatever in your mouth?
Is
his arm still live?
He has a busted shirt. I hope he has it on.
Low probability.
He said his arm. He said it hurts. His shoulder hurts a lot. So he was telling us about that. Little hurt.
My shoulder hurts too. I told the ice skater that.
Your shoulder?
It was the left one.
Left shoulder.
Sorry, not the right one.
All right, they're liking Sophie Julia. Get on there. Follow her on Twitter. We'll see her here in a minute.
Sophie Julia, what's your Twitter handle?
At Sophie Julia.
At Sophie Julia.
PHIE.
Yeah, we're already following. We're already following
I
her.
know you guys follow me.
Oh yeah, she's in.
Do you know what you guys? I'll talk about this when we sit down.
All right.
You guys started a little viral thing a few years ago.
What was it? Get in here.
Okay.
Bruce will be here in a minute.
Bruce he'll wait.
All right.
There he comes.
Oh, wait.
All right. She's being directed. Justin Hathaway's directing her. He hired Sophie Julia to handle interviews, and he is.
We'll get that story.
We'll
later.
get that story. I want the whole
that
story.
story
I don't want.
later.
I don't
Yeah.
want a partial story.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get.
She's
that.
hyping it up. We don't want the
Diesel.
abbreviated
Diesel,
version.
don't go to work. Don't do any work, Diesel.
Who's at work right now? Eric Cool.
Where are all your boys
Nick
at? They're
Wegman?
not even making fun of you.
I know. I need somebody to come make fun of me.
I do like that. Glenn wants to know if Matt is high again. When is Matt not high?
Again, on high or not.
How about Joe Thomas?
He was great.
Who have we had so far?
Devin Hester. Will Brinson tried to steal the
They
show.
love Will Brinson.
Except
I
your
feel
mom.
like
Your mom didn't care
My
for
mom
him.
did not like
She
the
didn't like the
F-bombs
language.
out of Will Brinson. I hope Leanne is watching. I hope Mrs. BC's watching. We have all the big stars today. What about Rap Sheet over here? We could get Rapoport on. Ian Rapoport.
Yeah.
Where's Gradkowski? Do you see him? Oh, there he goes. Rap
There he
Sheet.
goes.
There goes Rap Sheet. There you go. Here, get ready. Do you know Rap Sheet?
I don't. Do you?
Insider.
NFL Insider.
NFL Network Insider. I wonder what his hotel. Wonder what he's.
Wonder where he stayed.
What his
think
code name is at a hotel. His check-in name.
Oh man.
He might stop by.
Joe Thomas.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Oh, there goes Trey Wingo. Trey
Where?
Wingo with his backpack.
His
Rap sheet.
Rap
Can we-
sheet.
Rap
Can we-
sheet. 2
can we get
minutes.
a hot minute?
Bustedcoverage.com.
A hot minute.
Bustedcoverage.com.
Is that a BlackBerry?
Rap sheet.
Is that a BlackBerry?
Who has more phones, you or Schefter? One.
Yes,
Yeah,
please,
yeah, yeah. Well,
please.
We're good.
Please.
We're good. We're good.
How are you doing today?
What's up?
How are you
Good.
doing?
Rap sheet.
Awesome.
What's the
Awesome.
latest? What's the big news today?
I wouldn't mind if there was no big news today. Just give me one day. There'll be something. There's always something.
Has there been any big news? We were talking about how demure this Super Bowl week has been.
I mean, the Alex Smith thing was obviously huge, but that was like a full day of discussion, and then it really kind of disappeared pretty quickly.
He can hear. He's a professional.
Does that really make them any better, that move?
To me, it's literally the only move they could have done to have a viable, legitimate starting quarterback next year. If you say you're not going to pay $34 million for Kirk Cousins, which they did not want to do, it's literally the only starting quarterback available. So people talk about like they overpay, like it's what it costs. Get a good quarterback. It's literally what it costs.
Are the Jets really about to sign Kirk Cousins?
They will be in the mix. They will be very heavy.
Who else? The Cleveland Browns?
Browns, the Broncos, Cardinals.
That's how hot Kirk Cousins is.
It's gonna be legit.
And he's going to get paid big money. $30 million a year?
I don't know about quite that much, but if I were him, that's what I'd ask for.
How does Alex Smith end up in practically the same scenario that he was just in Kansas City?
Because he's always going to be overlooked, and he'll be a guy who in 2 years will be like, can we do a little bit better? And the Chiefs try to do better, and we'll see if they do. Now, he did lead the NFL in passer rating, so he's not that bad.
Right.
But some guys are like some guys, your starters that you always sort of try to replace, and then when you look back, you're like, I could be happy with a guy who's the best and most efficient in the NFL.
Right.
Yeah, is he going to retire, and then we're going to be like, he was actually kind of good, kind of like Kerry Collins.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Is the mall starting to wear on you?
It looks like just a mall. It's really the same as any other mall, except it just goes on forever.
But
it's
is
like
it
endless mall?
Are you okay?
I'm good, man.
All right.
I'm good. They got coffee every once in a while. Like,
when was the last time you hung out in a mall? You're probably about our age.
I have two small boys.
Yeah.
So we love to go in the mall and play in the beanbag store.
Nice.
Yes.
So
Good call.
The
Good
love
call.
sack?
Not the love sack, the Yogibo one.
Where is that at?
In my mall.
Oh.
In Westchester County.
Westchester County.
The kids will never know the joy of an arcade, of using a quarter, pumping a quarter into a
What do
machine.
kids do now?
Video
text.
games, text, phones.
No, like they go to don't they go to arcades? Kids don't go to arcades anymore?
No, they're tableted.
The phones.
They're totally
They're
tableted.
phones.
Wow, a whole industry.
When's the last time you got? When's the last time you retweeted something that they're trolling you on Twitter with a fake account?
Well, I would never retweet a fake account.
They try that on you though, don't they?
They try it on everyone else. They use me to try it on
right,
everyone
they
else.
use you.
I always cringe when someone would be like, "Great Scoopy," and I'm like, if only that was true.
How long could you survive in this mall? No exposure to the outside world. How many years? We've been asking everybody. Joe Thomas said his whole life.
I could do it, sure.
Yeah.
I'm a very, I'm a minimal type of dude. Like, give me a bed, maybe some beer.
I like
got
it.
food here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coffee.
All right, there he goes.
All right, awesome.
All right, rap sheet.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Major insider, NFL Network insider.
We actually did a little bit of real
Rapoport.
analysis there.
That was real.
About the Alex Smith trade.
That was real. And
you're welcome, guys.
Thanks to his handler, by the way,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
his handler was
Did you
cool
see him
about
give
that.
him the thumbs
Yeah,
up?
he was
He's
good.
like,
He was
these
good.
guys are harmless.
The handler had been listening to us.
He didn't like my BlackBerry comment.
He did not. I'm shocked that he doesn't have a side phone, a side piece phone.
Side piece phone.
I
like
thought,
Alvin Kamara
I
did.
thought all insiders had multiple phones, but Ian Rapoport, his house phone, that's your home phone, is
landline.
His landline.
How long was the landline cord in your kitchen growing up?
Oh, you remember how you'd wrap it around a pole?
It could wrap around all the way to the whoa. 69 comments, huh?
You could wrap that the pole, the wire go all the way around. Matt, by the way,
remember the illegal pole touch we witnessed at the Farm Bowl yesterday?
Diesel said he did some illegal pole touching. Eric wants to know: are you wearing a scarf?
Yes. Yep.
Why are you wearing a scarf?
Great question.
My neck is cold, and I was just kind of lazy. I didn't want to take it off.
Scarf or ascot?
Scarf or ascot?
Should I go scarfless?
Eat another edible. Get out of here. Get out of here. Glenn says I need a Raider on. Michael Haynes is walking around.
Michael Haynes is walking around. We'd love to talk to Michael Haynes.
I bet Glenn would really like to see an interview with Michael Haynes.
Is he a Raider guy, Glenn?
Yeah, Raider guy.
Well,
my mom says not true. She loved Will Brinson.
So she can't be Mrs. BC because so what's her name? What do you call her on the show?
Who?
Your mom.
Mom. Yeah.
Joe's mom.
She rarely comments.
Joe
but now
Joe
she's in.
Mama.
She loved Will Brinson. She likes it. I know these people. Brian Hannadell says I'm at work. People need their Pete's.
What does that even mean?
It makes some sense.
English next time.
Diesel says he's at work now.
Is he a diesel mechanic? Is that how he got the name?
Glenn wanted me to ask Rap Sheet if he liked my work with Manziel in the wrapped up $100 bill. I
don't know about that.
The rolled up $100 bill. You never saw the photo? You know where that came from.
That's what she's going to talk about.
That might be. Eric says, ask him about Brady kissing his 11-year-old son.
Whose 11-year-old son?
Brady.
On the mouth?
Kisses
it's his son
on the lips.
It's his son.
Right.
Guys, come on.
You know who else does that? Kisses his mom on the lips?
I kissed... No.
A.J. McCarron.
Really?
Yeah, he kisses his mom on the lips.
Do you kiss your mom on the lips?
No. Come on. I mean, this is ridiculous. Come on.
Maybe that should be our new question.
Get out of here, Matt. Get out of here. People can't turn the show off now.
The show's great. It's just picking up steam.
I like how people can pop in, pop out, pick and
Beautiful
pop.
Setup,
pick and pop.
Pick and roll.
Pick and roll right off that seat.
Hawk ass. New. Somebody better take that handle because he can sell it to Joe Thomas for a bundle.
There he is, Gradkowski.
Giving an interview. Noted restaurateur.
Here comes Bruce Gradkowski.
In the Toledo area.
Fellow Toledoan. Look at the likes coming in now. They're liking.
Oh wow!
I think that's for Matt.
Streaming in.
Hit the heart button if you like that Matt eats edibles.
By the way, did we get our Pizza Hut raffle winner? $600 gift card, presumably.
No. How many? We need 4 more.
We need four more. Josh,
contestants.
Brian, Diesel, Steve Jackson, Amy, and Andy. We're giving away what is presumed to be a $600 Pizza Hut
gift card. It could be $600.
It could be.
It could be $600. We don't know how much it'll be.
We don't know, but it could be.
The next 4 to say they're in for the Pizza Hut cards.
And give that share button a little press.
Hammer
tap.
They're hammering the like button,
tap.
The love button for Matt being high on edibles. But 4 more.
How many comments are we up to?
Oh, 100, almost
180?
100, almost 100. This is good. We're hot show. We said we were going to come here and do a show.
That's why we stayed in the hotel last night. We only had a couple Coors Lights.
Yep.
We did a lot of video editing. You guys get to see all the fun stuff. You don't get to see me and Joe crammed into a hotel room.
Tomorrow they will.
Tomorrow we got a special treat for you. We're doing this show from the hotel. It's a Motel 6, but it may as well be a Motel 3, right, Matt? That joke has worked almost every time. I should have told Rap Sheet that joke.
He did not look like he was in a playing mood.
At first he wasn't, but then we hit him with the serious Alex Smith analyst question. He's like, all right, these guys are in. We like it. Randall Cunningham jersey walking around over there.
I saw that yesterday, I believe.
A lot of foot traffic on the pedestrian bridge today.
Take a breath. Bruce Gradkowski.
Get some water.
Take a breath. Toledo great Bruce Gradkowski. There's no way he turns down an interview with me. I mean, we just hung out for
I know you guys are really close.
We hung out for 2 hours the other day.
Have you ever played catch with Bruce Gradkowski?
No, that was.
Why not?
That's next.
Come on.
That's next.
I want to see what a live arm, just to play catch with an NFL quarterback.
John Bell says Motel 6 late night stalking at its finest.
Remember that? Is that the guy?
No, I hope not.
The guy who knows the thing?
No, John Bell's in Florida. He said I think he said he's in Orlando today, living it up, warm, sunny.
Where are you guys at? Where are you watching the
Where's
show?
Everybody?
What cube are you in?
Anybody
are you in a cube? Are you at work? Are you in your
get
car?
Let's get a roll call of who's watching,
check in,
where you're from.
Don't forget to talk about pizza. What are you having them do, Joe? Just say in?
Yeah, they just have to say in
if
on
you're
the
in,
card.
You're in. Presumably $600 on the line.
Kirk Herman says Jockets can't win. It would be a conflict of interest. Yes, Amy works for a pizza joint.
She's out. I'm crossing her off. Should I cross her off?
She's probably Kirk Herman. Put Kirk in.
Kirk's in.
Kirk.
Big Kirk. Kirk dog.
K-I-R-K if you don't know how to spell it over there.
I got it.
Kirk dog.
Not
nice.
Kurt. It's not Kurt.
No, Kirk's in.
Don't get Kurt with me, Joe Kinsey.
Kirk's in from Ann Arbor. He's in Ann Arbor today.
Michigan man.
Diesel says he's at work at the office right next to Fermi in Monroe, Michigan today. John Bell's in Orlando at a dance competition for the kids.
Really?
I don't think he can watch.
Is this dance season?
I think in Florida it's always dance season.
Okay.
John Bell the volume can't be up because he's at events.
What is he doing there?
So they're watching his kid.
Oh.
I didn't even know he had kids, but maybe they're not his. But anyway, they're chiming in.
Where else?
Amy Bennett says don't discriminate. Andy's at work in South Toledo. Lock him up. I don't know what that is.
Lock him up?
I don't know what that is. Who we got?
I think it's Melvin Gordon, but I don't know.
No, it is.
Who is it? We saw that. We were behind that guy in line. Yeah.
Justin, who is that?
Justin, who is that?
It is
Melvin Gordon.
It is
Right.
Melvin
It is
Gordon.
Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon, how are you?
Melvin Gordon. Get a handshake. You're over there. You're over there.
We just wanted to say hi.
Oh, okay. Hey, stop by Busted later.
We'll be here. Yeah, so we were walking through the mall, and I saw that backpack.
Yes, I did see that backpack.
And there were like 4 cops around him.
Yes.
He's being escorted, and it's like, he's Melvin Gordon. His arms are as big as my thigh. He doesn't need security.
I want to know if he bought that bag here.
In the mall.
Oh, wow, he put the DraftKings right on.
Nice.
Wow,
nice.
He got branded up.
Good work.
Amy says, don't discriminate against people that work for other pizza joints. So she wants in.
She's all right. You're back in, Amy. I'm undoing
Amy's
the scribble.
back in.
I'm actually going to circle you.
Diesel wants to know who's that guy. That's Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon. Maybe you've heard of him. Dan says, in Nebraska, check out the Motel 6.
Dan who?
Dan Toleno?
Dan Toleno.
Toleno.
He grew up in a Motel 6.
Matt took
very sad.
Matt took his scarf off after they were harassing him.
The scarf is off. Thanks, guys.
Suddenly he's not cold anymore.
Yeah. I thought maybe he had a hickey.
Let me get Bruce Gradkowski over here. Bruce Toledo.
Come on, Bruce. Come on, Bruce.
Bruce.
The Bruce is loose, ladies and germs.
Bruce can't believe. Bruce, where's your busted shirt at?
It's under that.
Bruce Gradkowski, Toledo, great.
All right, they're going live. We'll get Bruce.
We'll get him.
Who's behind you, to your right? Who's Prisco talking to?
No idea. Don't care. Well, Melvin Gordon, give me a report on him this year. Where did he finish in fantasy points?
I don't. I think he was probably top 10.
Yeah.
RB.
Yeah.
Ask the listeners. These guys are insane.
Yeah.
They know way more
Melvin
about fantasy.
Gordon. Melvin Gordon.
What do you guys want to know from Melvin Gordon? We got to kind of be on the sneak here, Joe.
Melvin Gordon. He's out of
Wisconsin guy.
Yeah, he was. I remember that.
I remember him just running all over Nebraska.
Oh, I also remember
running all over Nebraska.
I also remember he had a hot girlfriend too.
Probably still does.
She was a track star.
Maybe he wifed her up.
You have to ask. Would you ever ask that to a guy?
What? Do you have a hot girlfriend?
No.
I just presume they all do, Joe. These
are
multi-million-dollar.
Bruce Gradkowski.
Bruce,
how
are you?
Bruce, I knew you didn't think I would be here because I'm not a big shot like Bellino, but
it's hot.
It's hot. Bruce.
Is this thing hot right now?
Bruce, where Matt, fix that camera.
Look at that. Well, if you had Bellino here, you wouldn't have a seat at Radio Row.
He won't give up the PA announcing to come to the Super Bowl. He doesn't think I have any pull around here.
Well, he doesn't have his priorities straight.
Yeah.
You know, busted coverage is my favorite T-shirt right now.
Hold on. Listen to this.
Did I hear that correctly?
Be honest.
Honestly, busted coverage is my favorite T-shirt. I just need a different color. I have that gray one.
You need another color.
Yeah.
Be honest. Have you worn it since the radio show?
I wear it all the time.
Do you really?
It's in my bag here.
No way.
You're
lying.
lying.
You're saying that. You're saying it.
You are lying.
I promise it is.
Liar.
I'll see if you know who my roommate is here.
Andrew Hawkins.
Lance Moore.
We just heard about it. Toledo's taking over.
Remember I said we couldn't get Lance Moore on. We got to get Lance Moore.
I'm going to try to get Lance to take a picture of my T-shirt.
Oh my God!
Is he back in the room right now?
Oh my God!
He might be, unless he's over here.
This is great. Listen. I told everybody in Toledo. I said that is the hottest shirt. You'll never own a better shirt. Move it over, Matt.
Yeah.
Paul's cut off. You don't want him. Look, Matt. Look, he's cut off. Bruce doesn't care. He's
texting Lance
Moore
right now.
It's a friend of the show.
So now you know how my wife feels. When you're trying to talk to me and I'm texting, she gets mad at me all the time.
You didn't even indicate to us that you would be here at the Super Bowl. Was this a last-minute hire?
No, I knew the whole time. I just thought Bellino was going to be here, so I was trying not to get harassed by him.
Okay. I want to make sure I see what the people...
Has he ever asked you to play catch with him in the yard, have a catch?
Hey, Bruce, come over and play catch. He asked me
I like the voice that you did there for him.
They're already chiming in about the shirts, by the way. Glenn says one guy that always harasses me would freak out hearing that you have the shirt with you at the Super Bowl.
I'm going to see. We're going to see if Lance can,
is Lance awake?
He might be.
What did you guys do last night?
We just went out a little bit. It was low-key, had some dinner.
Yeah.
We went to the NFLPA party, the EA Madden Sports. Kareem Hunt was playing with Travis Kelce on a video game, and millions, hundreds of people are watching them play, and I'm like, this is insane. I'm sitting here watching a video game being played right now.
Right.
Was the
NFL
NFLPA party, was it lit AF? Would you use that 100 emoji that all the kids use if you were to tweet about it?
I don't know if I'd use that.
Lit AF?
Well, they're already saying that suit is lit AF. Look at this jacket. Where in the mall did you get that? Which store here?
No store here.
You didn't get that here?
Custom?
Custom.
This is straight coming from Toledo, Ohio.
Which store?
Nice.
My man V Couture.
V Couture.
Yep. In Perrysburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Perfectsburg.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Perfectsburg?
Perfectsburg.
Nice. I love it.
And Sylvania.
They're already chiming in. They love social. We go to social before Rockets games. So Bruce, part owner.
I didn't know this.
Or full owner.
Full owner.
Restaurateur.
You know who my partner is? Lance Moore.
Really?
He's in the business now.
He's in the one in Perrysburg.
Was that announced this week? Did you?
No, he's been a part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Lance and you.
Yeah.
Does he have any memorabilia in there?
No,
you?
He doesn't.
But you guys, you don't want it like that.
No. Yeah, I thought about putting a signed jersey in there, but
it's like
little cheese ball, maybe.
Yeah, you know what? I might though. I might have to get Lance's jersey frame.
Joe, random CFL fact: Lance Moore's brother plays in the CFL for the Hamilton Tiger Cats,
and he played at Toledo.
Yes.
There's Hawkins was saying how many Toledo people are here broadcasting.
Toledo's taken over Super Bowl 52.
That's what he keeps saying.
That's the headline.
And do you know why I'm here, though?
No, please tell us.
Go ahead. We heard maybe a little bit. Go ahead.
It's hot.
Go ahead.
Hot. Since Bruce got here, that mic's hot.
I'm going to be the color analyst for Great Britain Radio.
Breaking
really?
news.
For the Super Bowl, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So I'm calling the game.
That's awesome.
Basically me and Chris Collingsworth.
Really?
But he's not going to see me or hear me.
Wait, hold on. How's this work? Well, you'll be in the stadium.
I'll be in the stadium in a booth calling the shots like I did for the Toledo Rockets this year.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's going to be for the UK, for Great Britain Radio.
How'd you land that?
I'm an international.
You're
star.
international restaurateur.
Well, when we talked to Bruce, he was trying to think about the future of broadcasting.
Yeah.
And here he is now at the Super Bowl.
He's not just thinking about it, Joe.
But this kicks off this is big time.
Yeah, this kicks it off. I better come with my A game.
No. What I mean is your career. This is one of those moments that pushes it to the next level.
Right.
Like you were saying.
So next time, when you guys ask me to come on, I might say, "Here's my fee."
You might
$10,000.
Yeah.
You might be booked solid.
I might.
So other stations.
But I always have time for you guys.
Other stations requesting you.
Yeah. I was on CBS radio yesterday. A few other things. I was on the UK station yesterday. I was at the media day for the Eagles and Patriots, interviewing a couple guys.
Nice.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You'll see the interview by Chris Long, Brandon Graham. I had a picture with James Harrison. I talked to him. I'm not going to interview him. We have a good relationship, so I'm not going to be a media guy to him.
Have you ever gotten nervous during an interview?
No, not really.
I don't know. There was some trepidation there, Bruce.
Like
Joe, did you see it? Did you see it? He looked down.
Listen,
that's
a
tell.
He's looking at his phone.
It's a tell.
Oh,
is he?
Oh,
wait. Lance Moore coming in hot.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. I want to see that it came from Lance. Was that Jason Candle that? Was that Jason? Lance sent the shirt.
Literally is a picture from Lance Moore of a busted covered shirt in a hotel.
What did I say? Read
wow. He said, hold on. He said, you in the room, take a pic of my shirt and in my suitcase.
Was it nicely folded like that, or did Lance do that?
He probably folded it.
That's awesome.
That is unreal.
That's awesome.
That is unreal. I try to tell people, and they always bash me.
I didn't believe you, Bruce. I'll be honest.
They always bash me. I trust Bruce.
Guys,
I trust him.
I do too.
Where's your next interview?
And so does the entire UK.
I have an interview with a young fellow that's a stem cell donor, and I'm going to interview him, Brandon Harvey, at 10:15.
All right. So he's got
2 minutes.
He's got 2 more minutes. How long could you live in this mall?
I mean, it's never ending. I had to go to media session the other day for the Eagles, and it's over on that side of the mall,
right,
down a level and through some doors. So, I mean, this mall's it's amazing. This is my first time here, and we have all the food we can imagine right here.
Everything.
Have you guys crushed Shake Shack?
Yeah.
First move.
Oh, yeah.
First night.
That's what I did.
Absolutely.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Do you ever play catch with Lance Moore?
I have a few times.
Have a catch?
Me and him, that's what we do in our hotel room. We just throw the football back and
Suck
forth.
it, Bellino.
I tell Lance, hey, man, let's pretend like we're at the Pitt Toledo game back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
40 seconds left.
Yeah.
Hut.
Awesome.
One of the greatest.
Classic game.
It's like a top 3 game in Toledo history.
Yeah.
They beat Larry Fitzgerald was playing for Pitt.
See,
That's right.
See, I'll give you guys a little stuff. So
Good.
Andrew Hawkins is over here, right?
We talked to him.
You talked to him. Was he on the show?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
him and Joe
Oh, yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah, cool. So they got the Tomahawk show.
It should be called Hawk Ass. That's what we discovered.
That's a good one.
It's the inverse. I'm running with that, Joe.
But I'm saying,
Go ahead.
why can't there be like the grad school?
Oh, I
Bruce
like it.
Gradkowski?
I like
Bruce,
that.
we have talked about it. I'm going to quit with Busted Coverage and become your producer. I told you. I told
Big
you.
announcement
I
on
told
the
you to
show.
call me.
Big announcement.
But you've been busy getting ready. We'll talk, Bruce.
Let's do it.
Let's cut the mic. And
I just need someone to.
Right. Now
let's-
that you see
let's-
it's
let's
legit,
get a little organized.
Bruce, now you see it's legit.
It's legit.
Let's take this.
You guys
on
made
the
it to
road.
Radio Row.
Would you say legit AF?
Yeah.
Now this is
I'd
legit.
I'd give you guys an AF on this. I'd give you guys an AF.
Hold on.
Is this Facebook Live?
Don't
It is,
don't
right there.
don't think that camera is some like 4K. It's a piece of junk. But the broadcast is nice. Trust me.
I mean, that's all you need.
It is.
all you need.
Bruce.
I did a few interviews yesterday. The guy interviewed me with his phone, and the other guy held his phone down to record it.
Right.
Why didn't he just do like the first person face video? That's what I would do.
Better sound quality, I think.
Yeah.
I got to get this question in before you leave. Have you been working on a fake accent for the Super Bowl broadcast?
I think I'm going to come real with it.
Pittsburgh
my
accent.
Yen's got to get this stuff right.
They want that American
We're
flavor.
going to go down. They got to go down the field and kick it in the end zone. But these Yenders out here, it's not like the Steelers.
Is use in your vocabulary, or is that Eastern Pennsylvania?
Use?
I
don't know.
I lived in Northeast Pennsylvania for 4 years, and they say use a lot.
Use.
Yeah, no, I don't
Use.
think.
Use guys.
My wife said every time I come home from Pittsburgh, she's like, I could tell you were just in Pittsburgh.
She can smell it on you, Bruce.
Yeah, she could smell that.
Cologne choice: Stetson or Aqua Velva?
Oh, hot question.
I think Aqua, right?
We both put
I don't
Stetson
know.
on in the room this morning.
You know what I put on?
What?
Gio.
What's that?
Giorgio Armani.
Oh,
I can't afford that, Bruce.
Where'd you buy it here? Nordstrom?
I didn't buy any.
Nordstrom
I
Rack.
came prepared.
Nordstrom
I let Paul spray Stetson on me this morning. I did.
It was. It
was
happened.
It was
We're
wild.
staying at a Motel 6, Bruce, but it feels more like a Motel 3.
All right, there he is.
All right, we'll let
so
you go.
you guys are staying right here?
Yeah, we're under this desk.
You're
Actually,
staying in the mall.
Yeah,
that's why we asked the mall.
We're under that mountain.
Like Paul Blart, the mall.
Yeah,
mall cop.
Yeah,
mall cop.
exactly. Where are you going next? Just that 10:15
The interview.
Yeah, 10:15. I'm going to be right
go
on
ahead.
the other side of Hawk and them, so
Okay.
I'm around.
All right,
Cool. Float back by if you want.
We asked him all. He said like, well, you didn't give me a time. How long could you live in here for the rest of your
Yeah.
life?
Nah, I mean, if I need my kids and my wife here.
Yeah, they'd live here with you.
Right. I mean,
In a hotel.
yeah.
JW.
I mean, if you go into this park, you feel like you're outside.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go down to this greenery right here and pretend like,
Right.
I'm in the garden.
There is dirt down there. You can put your toes in the dirt.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to get
and
creative.
I'm sure in this mall you could buy a pool and fill it up with water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your hotel room would have one. Where are you at? The JW?
Nah, I'm
The Radisson Blue?
the Crown.
Oh, the Crown Plaza?
yeah.
What do you? What? That's not bad. Come
Not
on.
bad.
It's no Motel 6, Bruce.
We need to take over this
Get
show.
loose.
Do it. You
Get
want to do
loose.
any? You want to do any interviews with the kids over there, Bruce?
We should, huh?
What do you? Who are you thinking? Oh, there's a Michigan jersey over
There's
there.
a Charles
Jersey.
Woodson
Charles
Michigan
Woodson.
jersey over
Charles
there.
Woodson.
Ohio
What else?
State.
Is there an Ohio State over there?
A lot of Case Keenum jerseys around.
Ohio
Highest
State
selling,
guy.
highest selling jersey in Minnesota.
Case Keenum.
You want to interview Melvin Gordon when he walks by?
Where's he at?
He's right here.
Say hey. What's up?
Where's Hawkins staying? With you?
No,
The three of you are in the
hotel,
same
I
room?
think. No.
You, Lance Moore, and the Hawk?
Yeah. We're penny pinching.
Wild. Yeah. Well, we're doing this. We got
we're bed
three
hopping.
guys in a
We're bed
two-bedroom
hopping.
hotel.
We're comfortable with each other.
It's just me and Lance.
That's good. Lance couldn't get into the JW. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's packed. Super Bowl,
it is.
Super Bowl weekend is packed.
It is.
It is.
What party are you going to tonight?
What are my options?
Leather and laces.
Leather and lace.
I don't know.
Leather and laces. Kick it with Busted tonight. Wear that
Hang
shirt.
out with us in the hotel room. We got some Coors Light on ice right now.
Do we have any other Toledo peeps down here or what?
No. Bruce, it's all you guys. And I told Hawk, this is like a club now.
Right.
It's like a Toledo
You know
media
who
club.
else is here? Logan Woodside.
Is he really? Where's he at?
You know, that's who we should interview. I think he has one at 10. I'll bring him over.
Go get him.
Yes.
Whenever.
Now, hold on. Now, this is Logan Woodside is the Toledo quarterback who is now at the Senior Bowls and all this.
Oh, okay.
We did a great bit last summer that
throwing
got me banned from the University of Toledo media.
Still? Is that a lifetime ban?
What'd you do?
We had Logan Woodside downtown Toledo.
Oh, how's it going?
We were throwing footballs across the road, across like Front Street, downtown.
Front Street.
He's throwing footballs over 4 lanes of traffic, downtown Toledo.
And they got mad?
Well, he jumped in the fountain down there.
Oh, wow.
They got mad about that?
Well, I didn't encourage it. I was like, man, are you sure? And he's
Bruce,
like,
can you ask Melvin one question?
One hot question.
One hot.
Bruce,
you pick.
get that off there. Bruce,
We'll set it. We'll set it up.
Bruce, we'll set it up. We'll set it up.
Hold on.
You know who Melvin is? Do you know Melvin? Do you know who he is?
This
Chargers.
perfect.
Chargers running back.
Oh, yeah.
Stud RB.
Chargers running back.
Stud RB, Bruce. We'll walk you through
who
this.
that is.
Bruce, we'll walk you through it. Bruce, I'm going to take my mic off too.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Bruce,
Melvin.
real hot question.
Can we have NFL quarterback Bruce Gradkowski ask you a question?
Bruce, get a question in.
One question.
Oh, Logan Woodside. There he is,
the
my
new
boy.
voice of the UK.
Logan, do you have
Melvin.
your Busted Coverage shirt with you this weekend?
What's up, my man?
Bruce
voice.
has his.
Hey, pipe down.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Let
Here we
Bruce
go.
ask his question.
Superstar here.
All right, here we go.
Not your little guys.
All right.
Melvin had a great year this year. He plays with, a franchise quarterback in Phillip Rivers. I think you guys did a great job, and you have a bright future ahead. What do you guys look to continue to build on this offseason with that offense?
We just want to be the number one offense, we got the quarterback, we got the running back, we got the receivers, we got the O-linemen, the tight ends. Hunter Henry is amazing, nothing short of it. So we just want to be the number one offense, but obviously, it's easy to say that. You got to go out there and prove it. So, we just got to go out there and show up.
Melvin, I got a question. Tell Bruce about that backpack. I got to know the story behind that backpack.
The backpack, Spray Ground, they show a lot of love, man. So, they send some hot gear, and
it's a shark.
Super dope, man.
It's a shark.
Amazing compliment. So.
Well, look at this guy. He's a running back. So I played 11 years in the league. Finished my last 4 with the Steelers, Antonio Brown, Big Ben, and Le'Veon. So Le'Veon's doing some special things as well. But, I look at the consistency Phillip Rivers has been playing all these years. And he keeps bringing it year in and year out. But now he has weapons like you behind him. I mean, that's huge for him being a quarterback. And you bring it, man. I mean, you do a great job. So how's Phillip in the locker room and as a leader?
Phillip is amazing,
BustedCoverage.com.
short of it. Just great energy. He's a great energy guy. He shows up, for work every day. He's the GOAT, man, especially around where we at. And, he don't act Hollywood. You got some guys that, they know they're going into the Hall of Fame. They get super Hollywood and this and that. Phil's super cool, man. Like, he's really down-to-earth guy, man. That's what, everybody can talk to him. It's not like it's a guy where you see him and he's like, I'm gonna walk this way. I see him coming. I'm gonna walk. He's not one of those guys. So that's what you like about Phil. And then the energy he brings on game day is what I like most. Because I'm a big energy guy. If I see you with a lot of energy, guys feed off that. So he's a big energy guy, man. It gives you juice, man. I just love that. Man.
Well, shoot, it give me juice just handing the ball off to you and letting you run and watching you. But thanks, man. I know you got a lot going on today.
Thanks, Melvin.
Melvin, we really appreciate it. Sincerely.
Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot.
Love it. Great job, Bruce. Watch this bag.
That's grad school for you.
Look at that.
Okay?
That's the first edition of
grad school. I need a
T-shirt.
T-shirt. Hashtag.
I didn't.
Grad school.
school.
See, there's the backpack. Check
there
it out,
it is.
Bruce.
There it goes.
We were behind it in the mall the other day, and he had 4 security guys just escorting him through. Like, who is this?
You know what? I'll say my hand is softer now.
I just got lotioned. I just got lotioned as well.
This is wild seeing Logan Woodside with a handler. I can't believe Logan Woodside now has a media handler.
Where's he at?
He's right there. He's on DraftKings.
Wow. Look at him.
And I'm sure he has a tight schedule. This guy, I told this guy last summer, I said, I got to catch. You know what we did, Bruce? I had Logan Woodside throw chicken biscuits to me. Did you know that?
No, but you would. You catch them with your mouth?
Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits. Logan Woodside threw them at me. I said, I got to catch something from a future NFL quarterback. Yeah. And here he is. Yeah. Who's he even with? What's Logan work? He's just working with Steinberg Sports. Lee Steinberg. Oh, I didn't know Lee was his agent now.
Do you know Logan Woodside's the second best quarterback in Toledo history?
This burns Bruce up. I told Bruce he has to name at least something off of his menu after Logan.
Logan beat all my records this year, so he's done a great job, but I have to give him a hard time.
Bruce.
So when you see him, tell him you met the best quarterback from Toledo.
Bruce, what item on the menu will you name after Logan?
He can have the restaurant. I'm going to name the whole restaurant after.
No, quit trying to give the restaurant away. you and Lance are going to be fine.
Well, listen, let me go get prepared
for
my next.
Go ahead.
But I want that grad school hashtag T-shirt.
Yes. We're going to get
Melvin Gordon.
Listen, we're going to get hooked up.
Send me that.
We're going to get hooked up, all right?
Yeah.
You want the Melvin clip?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll get it. We'll cut that. We'll cut that for you.
Awesome.
Hey, Bruce.
That was awesome. I'm glad you were up for
it.
Now we're both more lotioned.
We're moisturized.
And Bruce is going to go home. He's going to do regular guy things. He loves doing regular guy things.
Yeah, right. He's going to go do the UK broadcast for the NFL.
Go work.
I'm at work, just like you guys.
Go. We'll meet up at Social one night.
I'll be back.
Let's meet at Social. Yeah, come back.
Social it is, guys. Come out to Social.
Right here. Camera. Do your best pitch.
Yeah, right there.
Do your best pitch. Do your best pitch.
Where are you at, Toledo?
We're gonna, Bruce. Can we do a busted coverage night at Social?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Busted coverage, Social, Toledo, Ohio, and Perrysburg. Come out
That's where
soon.
I live. That's where I live.
Perrysburg. He's got all the money.
That's where I live.
It's on him. All right. See you out there, Perrysburg, Ohio. SocialGastropub.com. I'm Bruce Gradkowski signing off from Busted Coverage, Grad School, and
there he goes.
We'll
Grad School and fools.
There he goes, Bruce.
Let's moisture it up again.
Bring Lance over. Bring Lance. Bellino can't get these guys. Bellino can't get these guys.
Tell Lance we said thanks. That was awesome.
Wow. This show has gotten nuts.
Let's just go home. Or should we have another guest on, Joe?
Is she ready?
She's
ready. She's ready.
She's ready.
Sophie Julia, she's working with DraftKings this week. Do you want to wear the headphones? Do you want to?
You don't have to.
No, you don't have. Oh yeah, don't you? There you go.
I don't want to mess up my hair.
No, it took hours.
All right, how are you doing? When did you get in? When did your flight land?
I got in last night, like at 5, and I went immediately to the hotel and got all ready and went straight out. And I have not slept 1 minute since. I don't even think I've eaten anything either.
Where'd you go straight out to? What'd you do last night?
So first I went to the CAA party, which was missing something. It was nice, but like everyone, like a lot of people were there. Like Tebow was there and Ray Lewis and Aaron Rodgers, and everyone was just standing around, and it wasn't that fun. Then we went to the EA Sports party, and it was lit.
Yeah,
like,
I told you.
Yeah,
I said that's
we
where
we
almost went, but we had to work.
Our night was just
really,
like yours.
I had to work in the morning, and I still did something stupid. But
Was Ray Lewis wearing a white fur coat?
No, but he is a monster. Like width-wise, holy shit. Him and Jamie Foxx. Like Jamie Foxx went to the bathroom, and Jamie Foxx was like, Ray Lewis, and they turned around and they went to hug, and then about 1,000 people ran up with their iPhones trying to take photos of the two of them together.
Did Jamie Foxx look like a child in Ray's arms?
Jamie Foxx is like 5'3".
Is he really?
I mean, not that's dramatic, but he is small.
Yeah. So you said that there's a story about Busted that went viral.
Yeah.
What is the story?
Okay, so this is how I know what Busted coverage is. When I was working for Barstool, I went to a Flyers playoff game because I'm from Philly.
Right.
And I was with my dad. And my dad looks pretty like young for his age.
Okay.
And someone took a photo of me with my dad and tweeted it at Busted Coverage and was like, oh, Sophie Julia really dates guys for love. Because I guess...
Great caption.
I guess they were assuming that my dad, I guess he was wearing a suit and all of that.
Yes.
So I retweeted it and wrote, excuse me, that's my dad. And then it went viral. That like retweet, when I retweeted that, like everyone retweeted that, and it got like thousands of retweets, and the guy felt so stupid. He was like trying to out me for being some sort of gold digger. I'm like, that's my father.
But I remember you handled it really well.
I just literally retweeted it and was like, excuse me, that's my dad.
But I mean, weren't there some comments that followed up? And
There's always comments. I don't care.
You go with it.
Yes. That's what I actually learned when I started working for Barstool. Was like day one, Dave called me and he was like, the way to handle all this criticism is to like retweet them and say something back, or like play off of it, or be like self-deprecating, and then they love you, or they always end up like apologizing, or they never really fight back after that. They're like, I was just trying to get your attention, or like, I'm so sorry. But I've read the worst possible things about myself ever on.
You read the comments?
Not anymore, but I have, and sometimes they come through to like your DMs or your Instagram like comments or your Twitter feed, and I do not willingly click on the comments because I've done that before, and there's no point.
Yeah, don't read the comments.
No. Who's the most recent athlete to reach out to you via DM?
What?
Most recent athlete to reach out to you via DM. We can be salacious.
I know. I don't.
What
honestly,
sport? Which ones are the worst? The basketball guys?
No, no NBA players slide into my DMs ever.
All baseball guys?
No.
Hockey.
You know what? I think I'm old news, because this used to happen to me a long time ago. Like, a lot of them did, and now I sort of know everyone, because I've been like working around everyone for so long that like no one really like slides in my DMs anymore. How depressing.
All right, I'm going to challenge.
Kind of a sad story.
I'm old news.
I'm going to challenge the guys online
to slide into the DMs.
To slide in. Give her a good line. I know Diesel.
Good line, yeah.
Diesel's out there. Yeah. He can ask good lines. I want the guys to ask Sophie Julia a good line.
I used to have a DM page specifically for my DMs because they were so vulgar, and people loved it because...
That'd be great. That's great content.
I have some of them. They brought me on stage at Caroline's Comedy Club to read some of my DMs. And people were like, oh my God. It was like, can I say whatever I want?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They would be like, I'd drag my balls through miles of broken glass just to eat your ass.
Wow.
That's a good one. How was that received?
Wow. Wow, let's mark that down. That was at the 145 mark. 145 mark. We'll cut that audio. What did you respond?
No, I never respond, but I would post them.
If the guy was good looking, would you have responded?
Probably.
Yeah. See, that's all it takes. Be good looking,
Go
Joe.
ahead. You just
be good looking.
Go ahead.
Cheesy lines, do they work?
Do you know what I always say? With DMs, guys need to unlock their profiles.
Yeah, it's so lame.
You think we're ever going to answer someone who's a private profile? If I can't see you, then it's not going to work.
So if you're from Tennessee?
No. Do I have an accent?
Because you're the only 10 I see.
Oh.
See, Joe?
That got me.
See?
I was like, oh my God, do you think I have a Southern accent?
No.
He is on fire this week. He's on a heater because he handled sideline reporting duties yesterday at the Farm Bowl. Paul 80.
It was good stuff.
When's the last time you saw a guy with a soul patch?
Oh, it's so blonde that I can barely tell.
Maybe you should come closer and check it out.
Wow, this show's on fire.
Some of us don't
even Eagles fans in the house.
What? And you're an Eagles fan.
Yeah, I'm from Philly.
You're a Philly girl.
Yeah.
And are you going to the game?
So, do you want to hear what my parents did to me? My family's flying in. My dad got amazing seats. My dad's good friends with Howie Roseman. So my dad got seats for him, my brother, my sister, my mom.
Wow.
And goes, can you just use your connections?
Oh.
And then the seats I could get were upper level, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fly home. I'm gonna be exhausted by that point. I'll just fly home and watch it on TV.
Speaking of exhausted, look at Joe readjusting himself.
We're 2 hours in. I'm gonna get relaxed.
Yeah.
So hold on. So your parents, your sister, and your brother are all coming for the Super Bowl, and you're going home.
Yeah. I tweeted as a joke, can I get my family blacklisted from the parties I'm going to so they don't cramp my style?
Right.
And somehow someone sent that tweet to my dad, and he was like, don't worry, I'm not going to cramp your style. It's like, yes, you will.
Just retweet that photo again.
What did DraftKings hire you to do? What is your job?
So this is my first assignment with DraftKings. I'm just here to interview guys and do the red carpets. I mean, I'm friends with a lot of these guys, but a lot of them are not really coming through Radio Row today, and I didn't really want to burden them and be like, can you come by for 5 minutes? Because they're all the guys are staying downtown.
Who is the one interview you want to do this week that you don't know the person?
Migos.
Really?
The rap group.
Really?
Migos.
If they come through one of the red carpets tonight, that's like a dream. To be honest, I don't even know what I'm going to ask them. Probably something about Cardi B.
Oh,
is she like
Cardi
with
B?
them?
She's
in some
engaged to
capacity?
one of the guys. I actually just recently found out that Migos is a group.
Thank you. Nice moves.
Do you play? You do?
Jeez, Joe, just ask him who he is.
Well, no, I see the moves. I want to know if he plays.
That was a great move.
So Migos.
He's on my fantasy limbo
Yeah, the
team.
rappers.
Migos.
Did you know they were a rap group?
Oh yeah.
I recently found out it's more than one guy.
Yeah, I knew that. They're
Well,
from
you're cooler than me.
What does that mean?
They're from Atlanta, right?
What does Migos mean?
I thought they were from Atlanta.
Oh.
Wow. Look at
Pete Prisco.
Pete Prisco.
Get in there,
CBS
Pete.
Sports.
Get in there, Pete.
Man,
You
Pete's
guys know
hot today.
everyone.
Pete's
Oh, yeah.
all over town.
Nobody can turn down this table. Look at it. Look how
at it.
inviting
Look at all
it
the
is.
swag.
I just like that there was a chair.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you can have
Thank
it.
you so much. That's why I'm here. I was like, oh, I can sit down for a minute.
All right, let me see.
That's our whole angle.
The people are commenting.
What do they
They're
say?
asking.
Are people watching this live?
Yes.
Yeah, not very many, but don't worry.
Andrew Jockett loved the Tennessee line.
Are
He loved
you
the
single? A
Tennessee.
woman wants
Are
to know
you
if you're
single?
single.
A woman? Yeah, I am single.
Single.
Yeah.
All right. John Bell says, "Oh snap, got her." I don't know. Man,
Brian Renas coming in hard there.
Matt Taylor says, "Super smooth, Paul."
Dr. Matt. That was for you.
John Bell says, "Single and ready to mingle." And where are the cronuts? Where are the
cronuts?
She did. Would
Did
you eat
Spice
a cronut?
Adams-
No.
Do you know what a
But I
cronut
actually
is?
just went to a dinner party where the guy who invented the cronuts was cooking dessert. And I'm not a big dessert person, but he made this s'more. It was, have you heard, you know this guy, Dominique Ansel or whatever, the baker?
No.
He's the guy who invented it, and he has these famous bakeries that the lines
Matt
wrap
probably
around
knows.
this block.
Matt's a foodie.
He was at this dinner party, and he made a giant marshmallow on a stick that was like torched, and
Yeah.
it was like a s'mores marshmallow, and in the middle was like ice cream and chocolate. It was like all the outside stuff was in the middle of the big marshmallow. It was so bomb. I don't even like dessert, and I was like, this is the best
Awesome.
thing I've ever tasted.
All right, so the cronut guy, he's
Cronut
got
guy.
it going on. They're asking really ridiculous questions.
Let's hear it.
Well, Diesel wants to know, have you ever been lesbian from the waist up with your girlfriends while out drinking?
No, I've never gone there, actually.
He always asks that question. I don't know.
I'm very straight.
Nick Wegman wants to know how many times I've won the NFFL championship.
How many?
Our fantasy football league,
How many?
0. Nick's won it 3 times, regrettably. Sad real life story. We were at the draft party last year. The trophy was handed out. My daughter was there. She asked, Dad, why isn't your name on it?
Because you're a loser.
I'm a loser.
That's so cute.
Football's your thing. What do you do?
I was a hockey reporter for a few
Oh,
years.
were you?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I worked for Fox Sports Florida, and I was with the Florida Panthers.
Oh, Florida Panthers. Where are you at now?
So right now I'm in LA.
Okay.
And this is freelance, and I do a bunch of different things. I host this show called The Fumble, where we do like TMZ Sports type of deal.
Okay.
And I'm open to any and all work.
Nice.
If you guys want to
True-
hire
true
me.
freelancer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's smart.
That
That's
is
smart.
smart.
I don't like being tied down to like an exclusive contract. I know I don't like being tied down to anything
Right.
exclusive. So
Do you have a boyfriend?
no.
Hear that, Brian Renas?
Kirk Herman says I have a 6-inch tongue and I can breathe through my ears.
Oh.
That might be the best one.
sounds like
Better than the
something
one.
that could go
Better
through
than
my
that DM one.
I mean, I hope my mom's turned this off by now. This show has taken a wild turn from these guys.
These sound like the guys in my DMs. They somehow found this.
They're good. They're good guys.
Good
but
guys, having
they're-
fun.
They're at work and they don't know what else to do.
Right, they're stuck
They don't
at
know-
work.
They don't know what else to do.
What day of the week is it?
Friday.
Oh, people are at work.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
like us.
yeah.
Well, that's why we do a Friday
Right,
show
right.
because they hardly work. You know that they barely work on a Friday.
Yeah.
So that's why we do the Friday show, and it just happens that we're at the Super Bowl. Amazing. And we
Shit.
did.
Pretty good turnout.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, the not sleeping thing is
Yeah.
like totally.
Is it hitting
fucking
you
me
now?
up. It's going to hit me so hard.
Yeah.
I'm very nervous because I don't do well. I sleep like 8 hours a night, and I slept 0. I watched the clock every half hour and was like,
I gotta go.
Oh my God, it's getting closer.
A lot of nerves, probably.
This morning, yes, and then once I got like my first 3 interviews out of the way, I was like, okay, I can just chat.
Right.
And like one of the guys, like I was like, I don't know who that is, and he walked up. He's like, Sophie, we met last night. I'm like, oh my God, cool. Let's
one of those.
chat.
Was it Ray Lewis?
Was it Bruce
No, it was,
Gradkowski?
Bruce Gradkowski?
Bruce.
Oh, you met Bruce last night.
Yeah, I met so many people last night. You know what I've noticed about this Super Bowl?
I'm not shocked.
I'm like the only girl everywhere. Maybe there's a few more, but like last year in Houston, all my girlfriends were here, and every party was very like girl heavy.
Yeah.
And this year, it's like a bunch of guys, which you think would be fun. It's fun, but like I like having my girlfriends around. That's one of my best girlfriends right there.
Where is she?
Where is she?
There she is. She's
Hi.
waving. Hello.
Best girlfriend?
Yeah.
She fly in with you?
No, she just surprised me. She's here with her boyfriend for the.
Who's he play for?
No one.
No one. Just the guy.
Adam,
What's
they
her-
just asked who you play for.
He wishes. So they flew in to surprise you.
That's awesome.
No, they flew in for the Zach Brown concert.
Oh,
Zach Brown
Zach
band?
Brown.
Zach Brown. Band.
Zach Brown?
Florida Georgia line.
Just kidding. One of those. But I was excited to see her. I was like doing an interview and I looked across the mall. I'm like, oh,
That's
my best
awesome.
friend. They live in South Bend. They work
South
for
Bend,
Notre Dame. Yeah.
Oh, they work for
Indiana.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
All right,
Nice.
good.
Couple of
They're a
Delmers.
little like fighting Irish couple.
Indiana, born and raised in Indiana.
No, they both just moved there for work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I forget what I was going to ask her.
I'm
Because
sure it was going to be good.
Kirk threw me off when he was asking.
Let's get to the mall question.
Eric says, I'm going to cut the tape, slide in, and hit me so
Look
hard.
at that Kirk Herman question.
Kirk Herman says, want to go for a ride on my Zamboner. Kirk Herman also says, do you have a jersey because I need your name and number?
Oh my God,
Kirk Herman.
these lines are amazing.
Those are good lines.
See?
Those are good lines.
They're fun.
Where are they learning these lines?
These guys are in their 40s. They're
Oh,
They have
wow.
a lot of life
They're
experience.
They're experienced at
Yeah.
the
A
pickup
lot
line
of life
game.
experience.
Eric says, I'm going to cut the tape, slide in, and
you
hit
have
me
your-
so hard.
Do you have your jersey because I need your,
Your name and number.
I'll repeat it. Do you have a jersey because I need your name and number? Love it. Diesel wants to know what's your drink of choice here at the Super Bowl.
So I haven't been able to drink yet. Tonight I am getting turned the fuck up when I'm done.
Hashtag
work.
turn.
Mark that down. That
Turn.
was 1:55 was about when it happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So when I'm done work, I'm working here all day. Then I'm going to work some red carpets,
Right.
and then
Going
I
right to
can't
bed.
wait. But I'm gonna drink. Last night I was sober, and I don't drink liquor actually. So
What do you drink?
wine, beer, champagne, and I usually end up mixing all of them throughout the course of a night, and I always feel like shit the next day.
What's your beer? Triple IPA?
I don't even know what that is, but I've heard of IPA. I'm really bad with beer. I'm just like, I'll have a Bud Light because I never know what to order. I
All
like
right.
Blue Moon.
Blue
Blue
Moon.
Moon's good with an orange.
Delicious.
But you just slam Bud Lights.
Yeah, well, and then I'm like, oh, this is too many carbs. How about champagne? And then it goes straight to my head, and I'm like,
Right.
okay, maybe I should just like go back to wine. And then I am like in
Wow.
bad shape. I never get like sloppy drunk, but I wake up feeling like I want to die
Yeah.
all the time.
Really?
Some of our listeners do that every day,
These-
and it's not from drinking.
These guys want to die because they're married. That's what most of these guys, they want to die.
They're ready to
Here
die.
we go. Wow. Diesel. What, can I read that one?
I'll let you read it.
I'm going to let you read that
No,
one.
I'm good.
Wow.
What?
All right, I'll read it.
Okay.
She's in. I'm not going to read it.
I don't know,
Can
Joe.
I see? Can I read it?
Joe,
No,
just read
no.
it, Joe. Just
All
read
right,
it.
I'm going to read it.
Just read it.
Diesel says, have you ever had duck sausage? If not, duck on down and get some sausage. That's a captain favorite. That is.
Wait, have you ever had duck sauce? Duck on down and get some sausage?
If not, duck on down and get some sausage.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Well,
but
you
I have to
comp-
read it. My mom's watching.
Oh.
Wow.
What about the red carpets one?
Yeah, Eric says she's going to work some red carpets. Shout out to the Gingers. These guys are ridiculous.
Clavicle.
These guys are
Clavicle.
ridiculous. This is out of control.
Everything is turning into an
This is-
innuendo.
We've
You
regressed.
dared them.
I did dare them, but
We
I didn't
asked
know
for
it'd
it.
get like this.
This is what happened was I was getting DMs like this, and I started posting them, so then people would start doing it for attention, and people would start going to my page just to see what people were DMing me, and I stopped posting them because of a business thing I'm working on, and the guy who's, like, advising me is, like, very high up in the business world, and he's like, you know, it's, like, funny, and yeah, your like, stoolie audience loves it, and it sucks because they were really following me because they wanted to see it, and it was entertaining.
Right.
But... you know, I'm 29 and I'm starting a business also, and
right.
long term, I can't really have these, like, just, I mean, it's not me doing it, but, like, it's still not, like, clean to have on my page.
This is a great line from Glenn. He says, this is why Toledo has the second highest divorce rate. The pickup game is so strong. These guys are so strong with the pickup game. They end up with women out, you know, they're dominating the women game.
Just cleaning up.
They dared them to send me their best pickup lines, and it is
lit AF.
Lit AF.
So
wild.
So you're waiting. Who's your next interview?
Yeah.
Who's she interviewing next?
I think my next interview is Andrew Sendejo in a little while.
Hard hitting safety from the Vikings.
I lined that one up. I know him, and
nice.
He told me he doesn't really want to talk football. He just wants to talk fun stuff.
That's where this is at.
Send him over.
So my first question is going to be, are you still depressed about the Eagles beating your ass?
You're just going to go in on that.
Wow.
I know he doesn't want to talk about that.
Wow.
He was like, he had tickets to sell because, like, all the Vikings players got tickets, obviously. And when my dad was looking for tickets, he was like, I'm charging double for Eagles fans.
Wow.
I was like, no.
Smart.
Wow. I lost track of my train of thought there. Oh, ask him how long he could live in the Mall of America. It's a great question.
That is a funny question.
It's been winning.
A great one.
It's been winning all week.
Pete Prisco said like 6 years.
6 years, right?
6 years.
You could live in the Mall of America for 6 years, right? Remember we talked and we asked you how long you could live in the Mall of America?
Yeah,
easily
6
6. Pete's in.
Joe Thomas said he could live here the rest of his life.
Okay, I could stay here for a few more hours as long as I'm like working, and then I'm
shortest
out.
answer ever.
That is the shortest answer.
I'm not into the malls.
You got to get out.
Yeah, like claustrophobic. There's all these people.
Amazon Prime member?
I prefer to order shit online. I don't want to go in the amusement park.
That's such a great dad question. I love it. Just streaming away on the couch.
How many boxes a week end up at your front door?
Not that much. I'm not a big shopper.
What kind of box?
I've been decorating my apartment, so it's been a lot.
Diesel says, was your first car a Lexus?
It's BMW.
BMW.
First car?
Yeah.
Really? Is your dad a politician?
No.
That's not even a pickup line, but it sure sounded like one.
Diesel then answers this question over under on her car being a sports car. Sports car now?
2-door?
No, Jeep. Big blacked out Jeep Wrangler that
the 4-door.
Yeah, and I crashed it. So I've gotten in 11 car accidents.
What?
Knock on wood, hopefully no more.
How many are your fault?
Most, and not all of them are like major. Like the one I got in the other day, I hit a pole, and
illegal pole touch.
And I'm in the middle of moving and decorating my apartment, so I'm not shelling out money to fix it right now. So now I just have a fucking dent and a scratch with like the yellow paint all over the black car.
Were you cited for touching the pole?
Illegal pole touching.
No one saw it. The pole didn't fall over. It was one of those like metal yellow poles.
But the car is damaged.
Yes.
All right.
And body work costs the most.
Your insurance must be through the roof.
What's your deductible?
Yeah, I've had some really bad ones, but I'm still
what's
here.
Your insurance deductible?
All right, so she's got Zendejo coming up.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it right here on the walkway?
Yeah.
It's awfully
and then
tight.
if you want
it's
him,
awfully tight.
Well, it's not for a little while.
Yeah.
And then if you want him, maybe I can send him over here.
All right, let's get some last questions.
He's a real throwback. I love him.
He hits like a maniac, right?
Is there anything you think I should ask him?
Well, we have our own line of questioning. It's our own
We developed it at the Motel 6.
It is. Who do you have?
I know. I was looking for my my notepad, but it's right there.
Look at all the handlers.
Man.
Look at all the handlers coming in.
Lots of guys.
Wow.
Lots
Mangold
of guys.
has like 7 handlers.
True.
Look at this.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I thought he could handle himself, but I mean, they're all. Oh, what do they got over there? What are those? French fries? Who's with Doritos? We want to talk to them. Doritos?
I've never tried a wing.
Doritos?
In your whole life?
What's on those
things? There's a long
things?
list of foods I've never tried.
I like the boneless.
Wait,
I don't do
hold
wings.
on. What's on? Let this Doritos
Hold on,
guy.
get in there.
You let him
give
pitch.
us the
Let
pitch.
him pitch it to us. All right.
Well, I don't know.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
We love Doritos.
I'm an Ohio. I'm from
Body by Doritos.
I'm from Dayton. I'm a Ohio State guy. Oh, he does. Oh, okay.
We're just not going to get our hands on Nick
Well,
Mangold this weekend.
He's an Ohio State
I
guy.
know.
He'll be all right.
I know.
He'll understand. Who else is on the list? Who else do you have?
I don't know. I think we're just gonna pull guys as they come along. Last night I was out
Can
with
you
a bunch
say that?
of guys.
Can you say that again for the listeners?
What are you doing?
The pull. Yeah.
Grabbing people as they walk by and seeing if
Okay.
they would like to do an interview.
All right.
Pull guys, Joe.
All right.
Last night I was out with a bunch of people that I was like, "Hey, do you want to stop by for an interview?" And they're like, "No." It was like Todd Gurley and Le'Veon
Todd
Bell.
Gurley.
Oh, we love Todd Gurley.
Jared and
Todd
yeah.
Gurley's one of our boys.
One of our
Yeah.
favorites.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I was
Ask
like,
him.
"Does
Are you gonna
anyone
interview him
wanna do an
today?
interview?" And they're like,
Is Todd
"No."
Gurley going to stop by?
No, they all did their media shit.
they're all done.
They're now in party mode.
Yeah.
Todd, that's where we're going to be in a couple hours in the
I'm
hotel
so
room. The
jealous.
Coors Lights are on ice now. Stop on by.
Shut up, Matt. Yeah, we asked Todd Gurley hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
All right. Let's see. Kirk Herman says, I promise I'm good for more than just a one-timer.
Is that a hockey illusion?
I think so.
Okay.
What did you have for breakfast?
I haven't eaten anything yet.
Dude, I think we asked her that.
I had coffee, and I should probably eat.
You going to pass out?
I honestly think maybe in a few hours it's coming. I've never passed out before, but like not in good shape. Wait, so know what's so funny?
What's going on?
You see how Mahomes is over there? Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So
Patrick Mahomes.
last night he walked by and someone goes, Lonzo! Lonzo!
No way.
Yeah,
Really?
and I was
That
like,
actually
that's
happened?
Because the hair, I
Yeah,
guess.
and he's tall. He's
Yeah,
bigger
they
than
were
you
like,
think he is.
Lonzo! And he looked over and started laughing. I was like, oh my god.
They thought it was Lonzo Ball?
Like, why the fuck would Lonzo Ball be here? Unless like the Lakers were playing
Yeah, the T-Wolves.
Is that what the team is here?
Yeah,
I don't really
Timberwolves.
follow NBA.
What's your favorite LaCroix?
What?
LaCroix.
Sparkling
What's that?
water.
Sparkling water.
Oh, I don't know. I don't drink sparkling water.
Really?
Only champagne.
Regular
Joe.
water and
Tap.
coffee.
Tap water.
Tap water.
You'd
I'm
love the
down
Motel
with.
6 that
Except
we're
in
at.
Mexico.
She's low maintenance.
Low maintenance.
I actually am, and I don't think people realize that. But when I get to know people, they're like, the number one thing, I thought you were going to be super high maintenance, and you're not. Like drinking beers and wearing the same outfit every
No, and
single
I
day.
like that she can get that we have fun.
We're just having fun.
We're just having fun.
Harmless
I just
middle-aged
like to have
guys.
That's it. Middle-aged fun. You guys don't want to work at a job you
No,
hate.
you're at your job.
You're miserable at a job.
You can't go tell these jokes to Shelly in accounting.
No, you
You
have
know,
to
you
get them
can't-
out on the show
Anonymously.
And good point.
Through the internet.
Good point. You cannot go to Shelly
In accounting.
and drop one of these anymore. You get in trouble.
You're out of there.
So you trust us to vet who's going to be on, who can get the jokes.
Right. Who's in?
Who's in? And then
Speaking of
Sophie
who's
Julia
in, did
comes
we get
on.
up to 10 on the presumably $600 Pizza Hut giveaway gift card? We needed three more.
How many do we need? We need
We got
3
7.
more. 3 more contestants.
Kirk Herman was our last
3 more needed.
entrant.
My mom didn't even want in on the pizza. She's watching her carbs. She doesn't even eat.
That's so cute. Well, thank you guys so much
Yeah,
for
yeah,
having
yeah.
me
Thanks for
on.
talking to
yeah.
us.
Yeah. Have you talked to Spice Adams?
I don't know who that is.
He's
You don't
great.
You don't know Spice?
He's great.
Who's that?
He's a former player, Bears player, doing a bunch of stuff for
See,
the
I'm not
Bears.
good
You'll
with
see him with a
former
Bears
guy.
mic.
Oh, he doesn't even talk.
He doesn't even talk football.
He doesn't talk football. He doesn't even want to talk football.
Yeah, but like sometimes I'm just like, what do I even ask them? Because I don't even
Look
know.
at the
about
media
their
crush
life.
over there, Joe.
What's going on?
What's
Is
going
Tebow
on?
there?
Oh, I
What's
saw
going
Tebow
on?
last night.
Where's Tebow? Wow, I don't even think you can get through there if you try.
Nope.
Who do we have over there? All right, Sophie Julia,
Thank
there
you
she
guys.
is.
Thank
All right.
you. Appreciate
found
it.
You
it
want
It's
to
been
do a
fun.
mic drop? You want a mic drop it?
Go-
Here, drop the mic.
It's literally
Please,
dropping the
please
mic.
be gentle.
All right.
Drop the mic.
Those
drop
are
the
rented.
mic. Drop the mic.
Are you sure? I'm
Yeah,
not
drop the
gonna break
mic.
it?
Just
Drop
don't
the
hurt
mic.
it.
Drop the mic. There it is.
Wow.
There it is. There it is. She's out.
Good mic drop.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
There she goes.
Off into the night, into Radio Row.
There she goes. Sophie Julia.
Joe, how long have we been doing this?
2 hours 7 minutes.
Do we just want to go for 24 hours?
Listen. I could just keep going all day.
Mall of America lock-in, like the Walmart challenge.
We're off and running here at Radio Row.
A lot of activity on my device, Joe, since we've been going.
Give us an update on what people are saying.
My mom also texted and said the show's great.
That's it.
I'm just happy I heard from her.
Hot show right now.
Hot show. Hammer the like for Hester. Hottest show in Toledo right now. I mean, what's second, Joe?
Man, I don't know. I'm exhausted, though. I know that. We're going to need...
Paul smells like Clorox.
Yeah.
Well, not today. It's Stetson.
Stetson.
Thanks to our encounter this morning.
That's not a plug either.
That's not a plug.
We're not plugging any.
We do not plug Stetson.
It is getting very congested in here.
Oh, $50 car story. Eric Cool wants the $50 car story.
What's that?
I bought a Chevy Cavalier for $50 from a coworker.
Oh, hold on. We got people in. Eric Cool's in on the Pizza Hut.
Clavicle.
Glenn Ritzman's on the. He's in.
Dan Tolino's in.
All right, we have 3 more. Diesel loved that interview.
Which one?
Sophie Julia is being.
Which one, Joe?
That was right up Diesel's alley. Glenn Ritzman says, make it a telethon.
Jerry's kids.
Diesel says, title for the show, BC in the Patch. My mom is...
Who said that?
Diesel.
Who said that?
Diesel. He said, BC in the Patch.
Mom. I got a good hair joke from Eric Cool. Looks like you purchased a can of that spray on hair shit.
Oh, it's getting awkward. My mom's still watching. This is wild. Glenn says it's awkward. No, it's not awkward. What do you mean?
Powder.
What do you mean?
I'm glad to hear that.
We don't hide anything.
No, we don't. We're wide
anything.
open. Mixed reactions to the Soul Patch, Joe.
What are they saying? Who's in? Here we go. Nick Mangold. But they're on a tight schedule.
They're on a tight schedule. Doritos.
Nick Mangold from the Centerville Elks.
There he goes.
Alder. Jesus. He lived in
one.
Centerville.
Good one, Joe.
That's right. Your sister played at Alder. That's right. Yep. Go Bucks. I blew that one. I blew that one.
You were due for a flub. You'd have a perfect broadcast for 5 days.
I'm 2 hours in. Nick Mangold is on a tight schedule. Wait, did they leave the Doritos? No way he eats those.
They've been breathed. They've been breathed all over.
It was kind of weird.
What was going on?
Did he? Mangold ate one?
He ate one on air?
No, the host.
Did he eat one?
Yeah.
These comments are unbelievable, Joe.
He took the drummy and put it all the way in his mouth.
Hold on now. It's a chicken wing?
Twisted it off.
It's a chicken wing.
It's chicken wings with sauce, and then the crumbles of Doritos on top of it.
Oh, I see what's going on. Doritos is getting into the chicken wing business.
Yes.
Can we do a show recap of what we've been doing for the last 2 hours?
Matt, when's the last time you ate an edible?
I just re-upped.
You did?
It won't kick in for a while.
He was getting low.
Yeah, I could tell it was going down.
What flavor?
Lemon
gummy? All right.
So we start the show at 8:15 local time. Devin Hester. Great interview.
Yeah, Devin Hester.
We slide right into Will Brinson.
Brinson
blew the doors off this thing, and I blame him for where the show's gone.
For getting this wild.
He slides in, he slides out, he does something with Hester after us. He's gone. Haven't seen him since.
Then we had Hawkins was in before Will Brinson, I thought. Or was Will second? Will was second.
We booted Will out for the chair space.
Hawk came in. Joe Thomas
came in.
And then Bruce came in.
Melvin Gordon. Who interviewed Melvin Gordon?
Who then?
Did you see Melvin play with the camera?
Melvin
I'm sure that was great video, guys.
Melvin just goes, whoa. The camera
just screwing around with it. It was great.
Then that leads to Bruce leaving. How about Bruce having the busted shirt with him this week?
Unbelievable. Lance Moore. What a crazy story. He texts Lance Moore back at the hotel to take a picture of his busted shirt in his suitcase at the hotel.
Wild.
You have to get that up on your Facebook.
I can't wait.
Can't wait.
So then that leads into Sophie Julia answering these ridelicious questions.
They're still flowing
from these dirt bags out.
Just dirt bags. 40-year-old dirt bags.
Dirt bags in Toledo.
Yeah.
Thielen.
Yep. Sliding by.
There goes Thielen.
Getting caffeinated. Eric Cool would have loved that.
Any Vikings fans on here today?
Eric Cool's a Vikings fan. He would have been all over that.
Thielen just walking in.
We saw him walking in and we were walking out of dinner.
I think everybody's taking a break now. The comments have slowed down. Everybody needs to take a deep breath. You know,
Take a moment.
we don't even get them to sign autographs on a ball. We should have done that. What can we get them to sign? A piece of paper?
I don't know. It's kind of like the jersey thing.
It is.
You know, like I don't care about a guy's autograph.
Matt, we could just have him sign the Pizza Hut
Joe
sheet.
Thomas loved the little guy design pen.
The back of a piece of paper with a pen.
Adam, longtime fans, big fans.
We'll put it up on Busted for your year-end party.
Yes, we'll auction it off. But the thing is now we've given up. We missed out on guys.
Who?
Joe Theismann.
Beside Mangold.
Theismann?
Oh, the interviews that we've done?
Yeah.
How many interviews have we done in the last
I'm exhausted.
3 days?
I don't know. At this point, I'm feeling like I'm going to need a.
How does today stack up compared to the Farm Bowl, guys?
Wow. This is hot show right
It's been
here.
a great show.
This is fun. This is fun, man.
How about just interviews alone? What's your best show so far?
Oh, Sophie Julia. By
Sophie
far.
Julia, not because she's in
by
earshot.
far. Not even because she can hear what we're saying, but by far.
By
Jason
far the
Howard.
best interview
actually,
of the week.
Actually, Bruce interviewing Melvin. We got to see. I'm gonna have to train.
We're making Bruce's career. You're molding him.
We
put him on the spot, and he responded.
I have to get Bruce a little bit on the. You got to ask
the typical questioning.
You got to get away from the typical questions.
That'd be my one tip.
That's the tip.
I would have gone right for the lotion question. He was fully moisturized. When Melvin Gordon shook my hand, my hand almost slid out. And Bruce said the same experience.
His handler squeezed a whole
right here
dollop onto his hand for him, and then he rubbed it in.
He shook my hand.
After the interview?
Right after the interview, yeah.
Really?
And then so when I shook Bruce's hand again, we were sliding around like pigs in a blanket.
Oh,
how about all greased up?
How about Bruce telling me to just come back when he didn't have anything else going on?
Come back
because he's going to be like needing a seat to sit in.
Right. Love the honesty.
I think Bruce hired me today.
Love the honesty.
I think once Bruce saw that Busted was here,
I felt like it was good. He said contact him off air.
I think we'll watch some games together.
I think you guys should play catch. Him, Lance Moore, and you.
Out in the yard?
Out in the yard.
Take it out in the backyard.
Catch in.
Toss it around a little bit.
See if that arm's still live.
You do not want to see me throw a
Bruce,
spiral.
Bruce, is that arm
Look
live or
hands.
what?
Look at these tiny hands.
I've seen you throw a spiral. Sort of. I mean, I guess it was a spiral.
It'd be you, Bruce, and Lance Moore out in the backyard.
Yeah, just having a catch.
Hey, here's a
throw
good
some dogs on.
Here's a good story about me throwing a spiral. We're in Bristol for the battle. Did you see it?
Yeah, I believe it's burned into my brain.
I remember.
One of the worst spirals. It was like
to call the spirals an insult to spirals everywhere.
It wasn't even a wounded duck.
It looked like you threw it left-handed. It just went end over end like a punt.
I remember. And that was his only throw of the day. It was 0 for 1.
I knew you guys were going to get it on camera, so I'm like, I'm not throwing it again. There's no way.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the people are saying. Let's check in here. Eric Cool is definitely in. Hey, turn that to show him Thielen. Thielen's right there.
Yeah, I'll go over there right now.
Yeah, go over there and show him.
What about when you pulled your hammy on the 40?
I about pulled it.
We'd love it. 2 minutes. That's all. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead,
John
Matt.
Bell says, when is the Pizza Hut deal so I can make sure I'm in
Where
a
are we
secure...
at on that?
We have 10.
I've got Dan Tolino at 8.
Glenn Ritzman.
Fernando Rangel is in.
Fernando
My man
Rangel.
Fern from the Shy, repping the shirt, of course.
And Glenn Ritzman. We'll get Thielen.
Presumably $600. Yeah, that's actually perfect.
We'll get Thielen to. How'd you get another one? I gave you 2. Oh, Matt. We'll give Thielen the. We'll have him 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Adam Thielen, wide receiver, stud wide receiver.
Right.
From the Vikings.
He's probably the hottest guy here.
He owns this city right now.
He really does.
The story is amazing.
The Thielen story is off the charts.
Listen, did you read the story? He paid his own way. To go to the combine.
How much was it?
That's a great question.
We'll lead with that.
And he paid his way to get to the combine. He comes now into the NFL, and he's tearing it up.
And he was going to take a job with like an insurance company. I saw some video the other day that my friend Brian Wegman shared.
What's the unit? Where was he out of school?
It was a really good commission package.
Yeah.
Where was he out of school?
Mankato State, I think. Is that right, Matt?
Mankato State.
I think that sounds right.
That's it.
So he's probably been to Omaha.
All right. So we have 10 names. We want a big time name to answer, or to give us a number, 1 to 10.
Yeah, let's do that. Random number between 1 and 10.
And that's the winner. That's the winner.
See, guys, you see what we're doing here.
And don't push any other product.
No,
we are loyal to the guys we interview.
Yes.
We will not sway.
No, this isn't about the brand. of busted.
No. So can we name the show BC in the Patch?
I love that. Who said that? That's great.
Let me
I'll
see.
start working on a logo tonight.
Oh, that was Diesel. Diesel. He's probably commented like 75
Coming
times.
in so hot.
He always wants to know what their favorite drink is.
I think
And
Diesel
what they
should
have-
get one of the cards de facto.
De facto.
Oh, Diesel card?
Has he been hammering?
He's
well,
been all over these.
Diesel's watching his weight. He isn't eating
Has
carbs.
he been hammering those breakfast questions?
Doesn't Pizza Hut have
Or is that
salads?
Glenn
Hey,
Ritzman?
what did Diesel have for breakfast?
What did Diesel? Mrs. Diesel?
What did
He had Pizza Hut.
Wow. Keep
It's all Will Brinson's fault. This whole thing.
Will did.
It was going well until Will Brinson showed up.
I think Pizza Hut has a salad bar though.
All right, he's going to come by. He's going to come by. He's got to go. Don't harass him. He might come back. Matt, don't harass him. He's got things.
Cool.
He's doing things. He's
Cool.
got things going on.
Pick a
There he
number.
goes. Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen, round
1
of
to 10.
applause.
1 to 10. A number 1 to 10.
Adam, number 1 to 10.
1 to 10, Adam.
Normally.
1 to 10. 1 to 10.
I don't know who Adam is. My name's Case, so.
Oh, Case.
Sorry, I can't do it.
Case. Sorry to get on your case. Joe, great job.
Was turned away from me. I couldn't tell.
Guys, all the hype about
Good
Adam
eye, Joe.
Thielen,
Good eye.
And it was
told
Case
me-
Keenum.
You told me it was. You told me it was.
Good eye.
Matt told me.
Matt did.
It was all Matt's fault.
Wasn't he sitting there?
Well, I mean, Matt just took an edible.
Wow, he wouldn't even answer.
The fans went nuts.
Oh, they love Case Keenum.
What? So he didn't say a number though.
That was when
that
he came
actually
through.
Case Keenum?
No, when he came through, I couldn't see.
We could have had
Couldn't
him.
see him. Was that Case Keenum?
He's still there. Ask him. Is this the most embarrassed you've ever been in your professional
no,
BC
come on.
career?
Come on.
He's right there. Ask him for the follow-up.
Travis Kelce is coming over here at 10:45.
Does he have a soul patch? Travis Kelce?
Diesel says, he says the edibles are kicking in for Matt. No shit, they're kicking in for Matt. Matt's giving us bad intel.
Oh, man.
When a guy has his back turned to us, we can't see, Matt.
It's hard to tell.
Diesel said he had coffee and oatmeal. He's on that diet. He's on a
coffee and
low,
oatmeal
no carb diet.
I couldn't see him. Case Keenum, Adam Thielen.
They're the same guy.
Pretty much. Great stories.
Eric Cool likes that we screwed up.
I'm sure he does. Guy.
Well, the intel was horrible from the guy eating edibles. He's sitting next to the guy.
Who knew?
He's sitting next to the guy.
You know this is recorded, right?
What's
so
that?
when we go back and look at the tape and you made the mistake, it's going to look really bad. It's going to look really
Was
bad.
it me?
Yeah, it was you.
Was it really?
You called it.
I'm staying out of this.
Was it me? I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame.
The brunt.
I think it was Matt because Matt's over there.
Matt's right over there.
We'll have to go back and check the tape. Now,
How's your bladder doing?
Matt Taylor says, think Case will come back later. I doubt it.
Maybe not, Matt.
I don't think that'll be the case.
That's Dr. Matt, by the way, checking in from Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Maybe
that'll be the case. Good one.
That was gold right there. You remember what I said this morning, Paul?
It might
screw up on purpose.
I was
it
going to
always
say
turns
it
out
might,
good.
it might be better that happened.
Yeah. Could you tell Case Keenum and Adam Thielen apart?
No. It's okay. We can say it because we're white. We can say they all look the same.
Wow, he was mad. He didn't even want to play that off.
He was mad, but he was cool. If we would have really pursued it, I think
it would have gotten bad.
Yeah.
He looked like he was doing things for Under Armour.
And I have this Bears shirt on, so no wonder I'm surprised he wasn't harsher.
But did you catch that jab that Case Keenum just threw Adam Thielen's way? He said, I don't even know who Adam is. Never heard of him.
That's true. He did say
Was that really even a Viking? Was that a Viking?
Is that guy just an intern?
How are you feeling, Paul? Do we need to just leave the camera
Maybe take
on?
10?
Take 10 minutes.
My bladder
and then
is
come back.
ready.
The numbers are up though. I think
Let's see.
Sophie Julia just retweeted this to somebody.
Spike.
So there is a spike coming in.
Wow.
No, I don't. I do not think Case Keenum will come back.
We were on such a hot streak there, though, Joe. Something, Case Keenum had to happen.
Okay, let's decide who gets the Pizza Hut gift cards. Some of them want to go to work. Who do we want?
There's Jason.
Let's get Sophie. Let's get Sophie to pick a number. Sophie.
Simple question.
Let's just get this out of the way. 1 to 10. What number? 1 to 10. One
favorite number.
Any number.
Whatever
1 to
number you
10.
pick, somebody's going to win a gift card that could be
2.
worth $600.
2. No, number 2.
Brian. Who's Brian? Is
Diesel.
that Diesel?
That's Diesel.
That's Karma right there.
Karma. That is Karma.
What?
Thank you. No. The guy that.
What are you doing? Who are you texting? Are you selfieing?
I'm looking up the interview I did earlier.
Good. All right. Diesel is the
She's
winner.
watching herself.
That's good. Me too. It's the worst.
All right. There it is. Diesel wins the gift card. We have 2 though.
Dude,
We have 2. Are you
Matt, can you pan the camera and show this is as packed as this has been?
And by the way, great spot thanks to DraftKings.com.
DraftKings.com.
They're not even sponsoring us, but DraftKings.com has
with the hookup
been hooking us up, and we appreciate every minute of it.
Get the pan.
Because without them, this isn't happening.
Right, absolutely.
It's about the connections you make, Bellino, or Patch.
You just call me Bellino? You
Look
just
at
called
the
me
crowd.
your other lover?
I don't even know if we could get out if we tried right now, Paul.
Wow.
What are those? Bring those over here.
We can get them on camera.
Okay. Is Kelsey promoting those things?
Look at all those people.
I'll know.
This is the high point of Radio Row, the high point of the week.
Hey, I did screw up on. I'm. Here's what it is. I'm getting a little bit blood pressure. Mangold, I screwed up on. Case Keenum, I screwed up on.
But think how on point you've been.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
I think
it's like 2.5 hours in.
Think how on point we've been, Joe. The Farm Bowl feels like it was a year ago.
Pizza Hut is on Diesel. Pizza Hut's on Diesel next week. That's right.
Perfect.
And wait a minute. Was it? It might have been. Oh, you know what? Is Diesel number 3?
Diesel is 3.
Oh,
Brian
it
is 2.
It is. It's Hannadell. It's Brian Hannadell is our winner. Brian Hannadell.
What does Diesel win as a consolation
I
prize?
think you got to give one to Diesel now too.
Yeah.
You just pulled a Case Keenum on him.
The old switcheroo.
Good call, Hannadell. You and the daughters are getting pizza from PizzaHut.com. I don't even know. They're not even our sponsor. They just dropped it off because we know the girls that work PR there.
Right,
so they
right.
were very kind to us.
Very nice.
Because we plug the product so well. Amy says she's the only chick watching. I think I should get the Pizza Hut gift card. Just saying. Well, Amy,
vegetarian.
my mom was watching.
Put her in 2 slots for the next drawing.
We've got a couple more of these.
Shit, doubles are
We
odds.
do. We have a couple more. Don't get crazy on us. We have more. Diesel says, give the second card to Amy.
There's plenty of soggy cardboard crust to go around.
Matt loves meat lovers.
It's edible.
It's edible, all right.
You want to take like a 2-minute break? Let's have
really look how packed it is.
Well, we'll just turn the camera.
There's Todd Gurley.
There's no way.
Absolutely.
Todd
Got to
Gurley?
ask him about the toilet paper story. Everything's just coming up Millhouse, Joe, except for your
There is Todd Gurley.
Case Keenum
Todd Gurley.
analysis. Tell him that. Remind
I
him
just
who
need
we
to
are.
stand up for a couple minutes. Sponsored this week by The Morning Show.
The morning show
Sponsored by
Autotrader.com.
Autotrader.com.
Any vehicle you want, the oldest automotive website in the game, over 20 years strong. Vehicle, car, truck, old, new, Autotrader.com.
Has anybody gone to AutoTrader this week?
I go every morning. It's
because
my
of the-
home. It's my home screen.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm going to get up for a minute. Oh, Mom is still watching.
Joe forgot to do his calisthenics this morning.
Would it be weird
Well,
if
my back
would
is-
it be weird if I sent your mom a friend request?
Slide up in those DMs.
If you sent my wife a request, I'd be disturbed.
That'd be weird.
I
I've
would be
never done that.
disturbed.
I've never done that.
Brian says his wife was watching instead of teaching, and then Amy says turn the camera on the blonde when you leave.
Is that Lance Moore over there?
Probably. All right, I'm gonna get up for a minute. Paul, if you want to keep going, you and Matt can run the show.
I need a break.
You and Matt. All right, Matt, turn the camera.
Just face it on the
You just
crowd.
want me to like sing a song the whole time, like hold music?
No, get off the mic.
Off the mic.
Get off the mic.
The crowd is raucous.
It's getting rowdy. There they go.
Here's Chris Overholser. Busy day at Radio Row. Thank you. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
We are. It's still going. Oh, he didn't even tell me that. Yeah, I was like, where you way here or it's the way there? Really?
We can probably get it. You want to? Hey, how are you? What's happening? Good to see you too. Awesome. We've been just doing interviews all day. Good to see you. What are you guys doing over here? Nice. Oh, the whole Old Spice team is here. You guys are reunited. Were you ever separated?
No.
Awesome. Well, can we talk to Travis just for a second since he's filling time? We can talk Old Spice. Hey, what's up, TK? Slide in here
What's
real
up,
quick.
Travis?
Let's get
Ohio
in here.
guy, Cleveland guy.
Yeah,
Cleveland.
slide on in.
Cleveland.
Just go ahead and sit down real quick.
Oh, he's got to go over there too.
We'll pitch. We'll talk Old Spice. We'll talk
Of
Old
course.
Spice. Let's talk Old Spice. 2 minutes. Oh, come on, TK.
He'll come back. He'll come back. He'll come back. He's an Ohio guy. He's an Ohio guy. Ohio guy. Ohio guy. Wow, he's huge.
Big guy.
Huge guy.
Big guy.
Huge guy. Come.
Okay. Come
Bring him
back.
right back.
We'll be here.
2
We'll
minutes.
be here.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. You see how it was when he said when we said Ohio?
He was ready to sit
Oh,
down.
he's ready. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
One more thing. Couldn't even take a break.
That was a quick
One more
break.
thing syndrome.
All right, that was a reset. Let's get back into it here.
I want to talk to Todd Gurley. I wonder if we can squeeze him over.
Who's he working with, do you think? Probably Old Spice
Gatorade.
also? Gatorade?
There's the whole Old Spice crew there.
Chris Overhauser?
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, let's see here. Matt, you got the camera. The camera is shooting straight down, Matt. Matt, eat another edible.
Get that edible going.
Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. All right, Paul, what do you think?
TK was ready to go.
TK was ready.
Nick Wegman would have just flipped.
Was that not what you wanted out of the camera angle?
Definitely not.
We weren't clear.
That's definitely not
I'll take
it.
the blame for that.
What was going on?
I'll take the blame.
There we go. There we go. We both have never looked balder in our lives.
It's true. Great angle. Put it down again.
Eric says Matt's in the zone. It's kicking in.
You feeling it, bruh?
John Bell wants to know who gets a precipitation award. I think it's
for
part
Pizza Hut.
Is that a sweat thing or what are you talking about?
Precipitation or perspiration?
I think it's perspiration award. How you doing over there?
I'm a little moist. How about you?
I feel good.
The Stetson.
I feel good.
The
I like to
Stetson
keep,
scent is
I
still
like to keep all
on
my
me.
money, all my wallet.
Kelsey's over there doing nothing now.
Yeah, good thing that we didn't
Yeah.
talk to him. He's standing over there.
He's standing there.
Right.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Matt Taylor.
It was the LA thing.
Matt, they're all chiming in.
It was the LA incident.
Hires should be easy for Matt right now. It might have been the LA incident that Old Spice did not want to be on Busted today. But listen, I mean,
That's something we can't even really talk about. But
it's
there was an incident.
It's embargoed.
It's totally embargoed for the rest of our lives. When we die, they'll be so happy because they know that story will never be told.
Would Old Spice be happy if I went out of business?
They want death. You could, if you're still alive, you could start a new BC.
We can't even talk about it because they're in the room.
Vagaries.
They're in the room.
We have to stay intentionally vague.
What was the Old Spice incident? Can you tell the
No.
Which
Shut up.
one?
Shut up.
We gotta
Matt.
lay low.
Shut up. They're down there.
They're right there.
You're talking loud. Settle down. He gets all loud.
So it's better like when he whispers.
It is.
I wish you would have done that last night.
Okay.
In the hotel room.
Shut up, Matt. Get out of here.
Just have a seat. Just chill.
Yeah, they're all right. We're chilling out for a minute.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Look. He's going to eat that. He's going to eat that.
No, he's not. He's got too much makeup on.
That's his second one. No, watch him. He puts
him.
the whole thing in.
Matt, turn the camera.
Snap that.
Turn the camera. Let's see it.
Oh, yeah, you were there this morning.
Watch him. Watch, Paul. Here he goes. Watch this.
How hot is that thing? Justin? No.
It's temperature, like it's
Cooler
he said it was cold when he ate it earlier. But watch his technique. I've never seen anything like it. It's the full end of the drummy in, and then like a twist.
And stripping
and
it?
It's all gone.
DK Live getting some promotion.
Some promo.
And listen.
That's great.
What are you guys doing for the Super Bowl? Can you go over there and play the Super Bowl on DK Live?
Showdown game.
Showdown game?
You can play, it's a new game.
Yeah.
You have 2 defensive players as well as
Really?
Really?
All right, so 2 defensive players.
And then
4 offensive players.
Any position?
In either team. Either team. All right. He won't.
You got to go 2 quarterbacks because you're going to get more points, right? You got to go 2 quarterbacks because you're going to get more points. True.
That's true.
Nick Foles and Brady. See? All the options.
All right. Let's see who's still in. Let me get a roll call. Who's still in today?
Hammer that like button if you're still in.
That like button hasn't even been hit. Hammer that. I'm going to get up for a minute, Paul. It feels like we have a little bit of time.
So does Travis Kelce.
Is Kelce going to go over?
Yeah,
is he still standing?
Is he getting paid to babysit that wing?
Just do live play-by-play of the wing. Wingy.
I've never seen anyone hold a wing so long.
Tommy wants wingy. I mean, how long have you held a wing?
That thing would be gone. I would have eaten the bone by now.
Right down to the bone in the marrow? Which one? This is awesome. It's all coming together. Jason. How are you gonna play it? Hold on, we got to see this guy eat the wing, Joe. Don't move the camera. He's still holding the wing. This reminds me of when I did play-by-play at the Farm Bowl yesterday.
Hey, Joe, ask him if he can do it all in one bite. For the fans.
Guys, do you want this guy to shove this wing down or what?
What's the question?
Turn the camera on the blonde when you leave. From Amy.
Amy coming in hot.
I don't know if that wing's going to get the treatment or not.
He's got to be cramping up, doesn't he?
Dr. Matt Taylor, burn sauce on you, Matt. Higher should be easier for Matt right now.
Burn sauce.
Burn sauce.
Speaking of sauce, when's he going to eat that wing?
It's going to be caramelized by the time it gets in there.
He's got to be cramping up. It's like, you ever go through like a simulated basic training where they make you hold the buckets out?
I've never done that.
Where your arms are.
How long did you last?
Directly 90 degrees away from your body, and you got to see how long you can do it. And it's a stamina test.
Probably. How much do the buckets weigh?
We missed it.
Oh, we got it. It's going in now. Down the hatch. Crunch it.
Tommy wants wingy.
Wingy. He looks satisfied.
That was worth it.
How many takes? How many wings are there?
Who we got? Is that Emmitt Smith over there?
No, it's Tone Loke.
Tone Loke. Monkey Cole Medina.
That's a good Tone Loke. Sandwich, a Toledo sandwich.
There's Marcus Mariota coming this way as well.
action has certainly picked up. Mariota's en route. There's Joe standing. You don't see that all the time. Just packed. Just packed. Radio people as far as you can go.
I think we can get Logan.
Let's do it. Logan, how are you? Paul 80. Nice to meet you, sir.
What are you even doing here? Lee Steinberg sent you here?
I saw Lee.
I'll even let you take that off there. You want to take it off? Take that off. Feel comfortable. Man, where have we been over the last 6-7 months?
We've been working.
The last time we talked to you, I said I want to catch some chicken biscuits from a future NFL quarterback. Matt, fix that camera. Logan, sit down. Get comfortable. I said, remember last summer? I said I want to catch chicken biscuits from a future NFL quarterback, and here we are.
I remember.
You're signed to Lee Steinberg.
Yep.
You're going to all the draft event or all the events, all the Senior Bowls and all that. Where were you this week? In Texas?
Yeah. So I participated in the State Farm All-Star Football Challenge.
Right.
It was 24 guys. They had 4 guys from each conference.
Right.
SEC, ACC, and then they had a wild card team. So I was the quarterback of the wild card team. Had offensive lineman Will Hernandez from UTEP.
Right.
Defensive end Marcus Davenport from UTSA, and then Cedric Wilson, wide receiver from Boise State.
Okay.
So it was at the Cowboy Stadium. So they had like accuracy competition.
Right.
So the quarterbacks there was me, Josh Rosen, J.T. Barrett, Nick Shimonek from Texas Tech, Danny Etling, LSU, and there was one other.
So you snapped or whatever, Instagram the photo. What were you, second place?
I got second in the accuracy, and my team overall we won the thing.
Nice.
We won. So I got a nice cash prize.
And then from there, Lee says, "I'm going to take you up to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You're going to do Radio Row.
Yep.
You got here. When did you get here?
I got here yesterday.
Squeeze in a little bit. Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce's coming by.
Ohio guy.
He's
Ohio
coming
guy.
back.
Cleveland, Ohio. Travis Kelce. Logan Woodside, hottest quarterback in the MAC. He broke all Bruce Gradkowski's records.
TK, let's do a two-person setup.
TK, we'll get TK on. Love TK. So anyway,
second at the accuracy camp. Lee Steinberg had to love it.
Yeah. So did Lee after that? Was Lee like, I better get you up to the Super Bowl, or was this planned?
Yeah, it was planned.
Was it?
Yeah. So my actual agent is Chris Cavett. He works for Lee.
Okay.
He just oversees everything.
Right.
For sure.
So what do you got here today?
Got here yesterday.
Yeah, you did Radio Row yesterday?
No. Today's my first day here.
What do you think of this?
It's crazy.
Had you ever been to any Super Bowl activity?
Absolutely not.
Nothing.
Never.
So when you get here, do people recognize you?
No, not really.
I mean, any media guy.
Don't feel bad. Joe didn't recognize Case Keenum 10 minutes ago.
I
He
just
called him
screwed up.
Adam Thielen.
I thought it was Thielen.
There's no recovering from that, Logan.
It was bad.
Definitely.
So any other outlets, they know who you are?
Not a whole lot. A couple of them maybe, but I haven't been around a whole lot yet.
Did you go on the Hawk and Tomahawk show?
No, I haven't been on that yet.
Did Hawk
I saw Hawk.
You know him?
Yeah, he needs to get me on there.
He mentioned that you were here.
Yeah.
You should talk
Hawk
to him.
He didn't say I need to have you on?
No.
What? What's going on? Is Bruce now
Bruce.
like the grandfather of Toledo football to where he kind of sets things up? Him and Lance?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the way it is. Like Bruce is like the grandfather. Like he is the mover and shaker of Toledo.
Yeah.
But what I've said is Bruce
quite a
has
title.
Bruce has to name a product on his menu after you. And he said no. He said Logan can just own the restaurant. He's trying
I don't want to do that.
That's what I said. Your agent probably said no restaurants with your money.
Probably not.
Stay out of the restaurant business.
Completely out of it.
That's what. So now where are you living? On the road?
Pretty much. I'm training right now in Florida, in Pensacola, at Exos. So I've been there for a month now. So Sunday I'll go back there for the last 3 weeks until the combine. Go to the combine, then I'll be back in Toledo.
When was the last time you were on your own couch watching ESPN? This is something Joe and I talk about a lot. There's nothing like getting back to that couch.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couch down in Florida.
But it's not your couch.
Not my couch.
Yeah.
It's nice, though. Definitely nice.
Is your dad here?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
He's not here yet, but I think he flew in this afternoon.
Does he have a media pass?
No.
I feel like I want to. His dad, by the way, you've seen some big guys in your life?
Yes.
Like
Gradkowski's dad at Daytona.
No, I mean like
just Jack.
Yeah, oh yeah, his dad.
Yeah.
His dad works out.
That's awesome.
Former retired cop.
Retired Kentucky State Police. He
Yeah.
played football
Oh,
back
man.
in the day.
Yeah. Where
Oh,
Moorhead?
man.
Eastern Kentucky.
Eastern. Oh wow, that was like embarrassing to say that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Moorhead, yeah.
so you're walking around here. What guy are you like? Wow, is there anybody you're wowed by?
You know, I mean, I just saw Travis.
Yeah.
You know, Pat Pete.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
You know, you just growing up, you just like you see all those guys, but now you're just kind of like, yeah, what's up, man? You know, you don't want to try to be more of a
You have to
fan,
play it
'cause you
cool.
gotta play
Right.
it. You
Right.
End up playing against those guys.
Right.
Now, so it's
Right.
just, it's crazy. It's a cool experience, though, for sure.
So last summer, you know, Logan's getting ready for his senior year,
Yeah.
and we had him on the radio, and it's one of those moments where you know he's young.
I got in trouble.
He got in trouble
By who?
We'll,
The school?
we'll keep it quiet.
Okay, someone.
He got in
An
trouble.
outside entity.
He got in trouble, and we had to play it cool, and we're good. You know, we got good with the university. We're all right. But I remember when Logan came on, you hadn't done much media.
Not a ton.
And now all of a sudden you're thrown into this.
Yeah.
Do you get media training?
Yeah, good question.
definitely.
What are those? What's that even like? Do you like sit down in a classroom and go over stuff?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of what the do's and don'ts, the type of question. I mean, we had some of that at Toledo, too. So, I mean, I've had a lot of interviews. I kind of just, a lot of it's just learning on my own.
Right.
And just trying to speak well and present well, for sure.
Yeah, no, you're doing great.
Awesome.
And
Yeah, to get thrown into this for the first time, it's a little different.
Have you walked around the mall yet?
Haven't. Not yet.
Are you going to ask him the question?
How long could you live in this mall? It has everything.
How many is it? There's 3 floors?
3 floors.
Three floors.
In certain areas, I think there's a 4th floor. But it has every store.
Bruce
Everything.
is back.
There
the
he
Godfather.
Comes. There he comes.
With Lance Moore.
There he comes.
Yes.
This is a Toledo.
The Godfather of Toledo football.
A Toledo four-way. Lance Moore.
Toledo four-way.
Lance Moore. Look at these guys. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is get him out of here.
Listen,
Go ahead, Bruce.
okay?
Go ahead.
How many superstars do I need to bring you guys today? All right.
Get a photo. Get a photo.
We got Logan Woodside, now the best quarterback to ever come out of Toledo, and our man Lance Moore. Lance is live on Busted Coverage, the grad school edition. We're here live at the Super Bowl. It's a grad school edition. Lance, I told them that we're rooming right now in the Super Bowl and that we relive that Pitt game and we throw football to each other in the room.
Sometimes you just can't let it go, and those are you want to relive your glory days, especially when you're old and washed up, and you know those are the things that kind of get you through. So yeah, we throw the football around, and I fall down on the bed, and we go celebrate, and you know it's just like old times.
Lance, is it true that Bruce actually brought the shirt, or did he send you that photo? Is the busted shirt in his suitcase?
It is in his suitcase. I took it out of his suitcase to take a picture. Yeah, for sure.
Has he had it on yet? Has he had it on?
I have not seen him, but I have not been checking his wardrobe before and after he leaves the room.
All right.
I got mine with me in Florida.
You do?
Yeah, I wore it to workouts the other day.
You like it?
I love it.
Give me a snap in that. Give me a snap in
Got
that.
a tight fit around my bicep and stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, give me a.
This is
photo.
how I dress, all right? When I'm out and about, I look like this, you know, so I put that Busted Cover shirt on. It's my nighttime jammies.
I told. Yeah, good. You wear it to bed.
You're blushing right now.
No, you wear it to bed. No, I love it.
But I do wear it around. That's one of my favorite. Like, I won't work out in that T-shirt because I like wearing it out and about more.
Nice. I forget what I was going to. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I'm calling you the grandfather of Toledo sports right now.
I like
these
that.
Young guys.
I like
They're
that.
coming up, and you're like
The Godfather.
Godfather.
Like, yeah, the Godfather is fine, not grandfather. Grandfather would mean he's like 80.
Right. What's he trying to say right now?
Godfather. I misspoke.
So now, did you get a scoop on what Logan Woodside did this past weekend? Did you guys? Yeah,
I did.
That's pretty amazing.
I mean, Josh Rosen he won it. You were second. Unbelievable.
So,
Bruce, give me a scouting report. Where's he going to go in the draft?
So I want Logan to describe to Lance and the other viewers what you did this weekend, because that's pretty impressive to me. You was with Josh Rosen and a few other quarterbacks.
So basically, it was a State Farm All-Star Football Challenge. It was at Cowboy Stadium. It was like 24 guys, one from each conference and a wild card. Basically, it's like an accuracy competition. So I got second accuracy competition out of 6 QBs. And then there's a QB wide receiver, like a gauntlet. So the receiver ran through like a gauntlet. Me and him won that kid out of Boise State. And then they had an overall team competition, and we got first out of all that. So it was good.
Nice.
Congrats.
Lance, what are you doing now? Podcast?
I have not started a podcast yet, but I work for SiriusXM NFL Radio, do spot work with NFL Network, so I'm a media guy too.
You did the school at BG with Bruce?
No, the school I did with Bruce was in New Jersey at NFL Films. That was the broadcasting, but I did also do the sports media boot camp at Bowling Green.
Okay, so do you have a table here?
Do I have a table? No, I do not. I do not.
You're just mingling.
He's a freelancer because he has so many gigs.
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. But my show tonight for Sirius is at the convention center, so no table needed. They put me at the convention center because I'm that big of a deal.
Is there any jealousy that Bruce will be calling it for UK broadcast?
No, man. I asked him if he's working on his British accent because I feel like that's what they're going to be, ready to hear.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens with that. But no, Bruce does a good job calling the games. That's more his thing. That's not my thing. But he'll do a great job.
When are you going to get to Perrysburg so we can all have a Toledo dinner?
You got to ask my wife.
You don't
definitely not in the winter.
You're not coming
Listen,
up.
he lives in San Diego right now.
Oh,
They're just finishing a pool in the backyard, so we're going to take that dinner to San Diego.
Oh, my God. Private jet, Bruce.
Private jet on you guys, the Busted coverage.
I'm going to sell some shirts.
Just write it off, guys. Just write it off.
That's true. That's true. It's not bad nowadays. But
it could be on Bellino, but I think Bellino might be kicked out of the Busted coverage loop.
He did want to know why Logan wouldn't come back on the radio. He wants to know if you are trying to avoid him. Bellino.
On the radio?
Yeah, you trying to avoid Bellino?
During the season?
Like now.
No.
Now?
He hasn't hit me up.
Tell Logan he's got bigger and better things right now. I'm Logan's side agent.
Yeah.
I'm his kind of like producer.
Coach Candle probably wouldn't have let me on.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Right. I heard about you tossing the ball around downtown.
The agent's going to hear this.
Okay.
The videos, it's cut.
Well, listen.
No video.
Let's go back to Woodside's career. I mean, what he did at Toledo is remarkable.
Yep.
I mean, as we see, to break my records, you got to be pretty darn good. You know, you got to say that.
True.
But honestly, 40-some touchdowns his junior year, comes right back at it, strong, wins a MAC championship his senior year. Now he's getting ready for the draft. My advice to Logan is, and I've always told him, is only worry about what you could control. He's busting his butt right now, working out, getting prepared. He did a good job at the All-Star game. He's going to do a good job at the Combine. That's next. And then he has his pro day. The rest about getting drafted, let that take care of itself. Right. Because, look, I got a free agent right here by Lance Moore. He was an undrafted free agent. He played 11 years in the NFL. So it's not about when you get drafted, but it's where you go.
And a ring.
Yeah, and a ring. I have a wedding ring today, but
did you bring the ring?
You know what? I don't really wear my ring. I've probably worn it 5 times.
Really?
And I've had it for 8 years now.
Yeah.
It's just kind of one of those kind of sacred things, and I don't really bring it out that often. But
maybe,
it's cool to say that I have, I guess.
Maybe when you get older.
Yeah. See, I like that. See, I'm not older yet. I'm still young.
Right,
so exactly. Maybe when I get older, for sure.
Co-godfathers. And you're in business with Bruce now.
A little bit
of business.
For now. For now.
He was like we talked about earlier, social. He's a part owner in Perrysburg, and we got to get him out there.
Yeah, and Logan is going to get a menu item. We're going to name something off the menu. What do you want named at Bruce's restaurant? A burger, a steak? You want a steak?
He wants a steak.
The
steak? That sounds good.
The Woodside steak. That's perfect. What's the side? What's the side that goes with it?
Mashed potatoes.
The Woodside steak. Meat potatoes. I love it.
He's easy going, but when he gets drafted, and even after this past weekend, I think he owes me and Lance some lunch today.
I'll take care of you, man.
Yeah, you get over here to Shake Shack. Its line's going to be perfect. You're going to get in there. Sure. Lance, where else? You do all sorts of shows?
Yeah.
But they recognize you? Bruce said they don't even recognize him around here.
He's lying. People, you can't mistake this guy. Like nobody else looks like him. You know what I mean? Like at least me. They can say, "Oh, small little light skinned guy." I see that guy all the time. But Yeah, I mean, I've been jumping onto a bunch of shows, and I would say that the Tomahawk podcast over here is booming. So that was
Okay.
a fun little experience.
Woodside said that Hawk won't even let him on the show. He says he's got to be proven before he'll let Woodside on the show.
Well, there you go. There you go. Got proven in the NFL world. He's proven in the college football world.
Yeah, right.
So we'll see a year from now. Hopefully, we'll get him on.
I feel like it's time though. Hawk and Woodside. Let's get that on.
Yeah. Hey, Lance, what size are you?
Shirt large.
Large.
I got
large and in charge, busted covered shirt.
I'll go back to the hotel
and get it.
I'll go back for lunch. I'll go back to the hotel and get them.
Sounds good.
Lance, 3 shirts.
3 shirts. Boom, boom, boom.
You need another one.
Yeah, I probably do.
I mean, I even brought mine. That carries a lot of weight.
God. Yeah,
and
fresh shirts.
He's such a suck up, man.
Oh.
Like, how do you think this guy had a mural at Toledo while he was still playing there? Like, come on, man. Like,
they're gonna take that one down, put Woodside up now.
Hope so.
Yeah, he's laughing about it. Bruce is laughing about it, but he's bitter.
He is. I know. I can tell.
Hey.
All right. Go ahead.
No, I just want a grad school T-shirt and a grad school program.
Yeah?
Yeah, busted coverage and grad school.
Where are your shirts at?
Join at the hips. We got to get them made.
Oh, we do need to get them made. And you need to get a whiteboard. I want to see you diagramming plays.
Listen, grad school is going to be coming live to you with the whiteboard.
Well, what is grad school?
It's my show.
Well, now listen. Gruden got out of the whiteboard game, so you're not going to go on any shows where like Gruden because he's out of the business. You don't even. So Bruce, there you go. Gruden left an opening for a guy to become a
Bruce's
whiteboard
QB
guy.
camp.
Right?
Yeah.
And Gruden is his guy too, so I'm sure Gruden could maybe help him out with
Coach
trying to
him.
get something like that.
That tape collection he has. He told us about that tape collection.
That tape.
What, is that you and I? No, it was Bellino and I. It's a massive tape collection.
That tape collection is huge.
You know about it?
Oh, he's a mad scientist. He's in the. I was doing an interview with the Raiders website the other day on Gruden, and they had an interview with Gruden 6 a.m. West Coast, so 9 East Coast.
Right.
The guy got there for the Raiders video. He got there at 5 a.m. Gruden was already in his office with his glasses on watching film, and he said, "Oh, nice of you to join me today." He's insane. I care about my sleep too much.
Lance, how long could you live in the Mall of America?
Not very long.
You have to go out for fresh air?
Yeah, man. This gives me anxiety. Too many people in one little confined area. So
this is tight.
This is my last day. I can't wait to get the hell out of here.
You going out? Private jet?
No private jets for me, man.
No. Did they fly you in private?
I have 2 kids, man. I'm not flying private anywhere.
He's saving for that pool. Did they fly you in private?
No private. I'm waiting on busted coverage to fly me.
Come on.
Private.
Did they fly you out of Toledo or did you go out of Detroit?
Detroit.
Okay, you made the drive. Where you fly Florida after this?
Yeah.
Back to Florida. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna get shirts. We're gonna get some lunch. We'll find you guys. You'll be in.
Yeah, we'll be around.
You'll be doing the Rome show.
Yeah, I'm on with Jim Rome this afternoon.
Who are you scheduled with?
Yeah. Grad school whiteboard.
You don't even know.
No, I have no clue.
All right. Grad school whiteboard. All right. So is that it for now?
If you guys think of a better name for my program, let me know. But right now we're at grad school.
Grad school sounds cool.
Yeah.
I just can't get over this because I remember. Before I let you go.
Yeah.
I know you're busy. The BG game. Nothing sticks out in my mind more than that overtime BG game. Was that your senior year?
Yeah.
Freezing cold.
Well, and how about the year before we were down 27-7 at half and came back to win 49-41 because I had the Measy right here beside me.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if people realize how great Lance Moore was in Toledo.
Oh.
And I'm being honest, I don't think people realize what was going on back then.
No.
I mean, they're the loyalists do, but a broader audience.
That was also before the social media, the digital media age. So it was a lot. I mean, we were on newspaper every week.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's a different day and age, and I know how good I was. You know, my mom knows how good I was. You know, I think that's all that counts.
I was at the BG game
That's
the
all
other
that
night.
matters.
Were you at the BG game?
No.
Basketball game? Cody is looking like he's been working out.
They
Cody
told me he
Thompson.
weighed 209.
He's been beefing up a
Big
little bit.
boy. Tight end.
Have you met with Cody Thompson at all?
I haven't met him. I mean, I've
Yeah.
obviously watched him play a bunch, and I think he's an extremely talented kid. I'm happy he went back to school.
Yep.
You never really want to end on an injury or anything like that.
Yep.
So for him to get another opportunity, that would be awesome for him.
What about these little guys? These little guys running around now. they're like the top guys, right? Like all of a sudden now the little guys are in demand.
Well,
Even in this game,
you
Amendola's going to be the guy.
Thank Amendola. Thank Antonio Brown. I mean, small guys. Wes Welker, obviously. I mean, those guys kind of paved the way and are allowing other small guys to get opportunities because everybody's looking for the next one.
Yep. And
Andrew Hawkins.
Yeah. Lots of guys.
I mean, that's remarkable. The stories of Lance's story. That's why Logan, Cody, I tell these guys all the time, there's a path you could take. It doesn't have to be the same path I took or Lance took. We all have our own paths, but all you want is an opportunity. And the way, Logan works, if he gets that opportunity, take advantage of it.
And what about Toledo giving Candle some money? I mean, this is good news, huh?
Man.
Considering the guy's like the hottest
Should he
coaching.
give Logan a piece of that or what?
I think he should.
Now listen.
But
thank you package or something.
Oh my God! Do you get any fruit baskets?
Nike package.
Fruit?
No, it's a thank you package, something.
But it's good to see for the university.
Yeah,
to be able
well,
to pay
and for future other MAC coaches, they're happy because when that bar gets raised, everyone's getting raised, and Jason's done a great job. I think he's a great coach, and now he's going to have pressure to win it back-to-back years because he's got that whole defense coming back. Except Ola made the decision to come out early. But besides that, I think he could fill in the pieces and go back to the MAC championship.
And Matt Campbell out at Iowa State, I've been on this warpath. He's been infiltrating Toledo with his Iowa State gear. He's stealing our hearts and minds of our kids. And he put the Iowa State gear in the Target in Perrysburg. I've never been so disgusted in my life.
So many people are Matt Campbell fans. I ran into him actually in the airport on the way here.
Wait, he's here?
In Detroit.
He's here?
He's here recruiting.
Oh, my God.
He's in Minnesota right now.
I am
yesterday he was. I don't know how long he was staying.
Put him on Radio Row. I got to confront that guy right now. Where's
but
he at?
He's done a great job, and his career keeps booming.
No, I mean, I'm joking, of course. But, no, I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. And he didn't leave. He could have left. Somebody was going to give him a bunch of money. So,
guys, thanks.
Get some lunch.
Lunch on Logan.
I'll look for you.
Sounds good to me.
He doesn't have a check yet. You guys, you retirees, getting that retiree check. How many years? You get the retiree check, don't you? Not yet. How old do you have to be? 45? 55. Oh, okay. So you have to actually make some money then. Those are good checks, though, when you retire, right?
Just cease to exist.
There they go.
Cool.
The
Lance, awesome.
Toledo greats. Toledo
grad
greats.
School.
Nice to meet you.
Grad school.
Bruce.
Now, is this all streaming live on Facebook?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We got you. Don't worry.
It'll be good for me to get the
Thanks a lot. Great to meet you. Good luck.
So I got it. Do you have my number?
Made up for your... No, we're still live. Just like when Melvin Gordon was playing with it. It's fine. Just keep an eye on it. Thanks a lot, Lance. Appreciate it. That's cool. Pretty surreal.
All right, Paul. We're just gonna turn it down for now and get some lunch, and we'll come back. All right.
That sounds great.
And Matt's aimed it towards the ceiling so that there's no trouble. All right, here we go.